That's good stuff. Joe Rogan became more powerful than the mainstream media says. Is this Dave Rubin?
That is the message from Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Neil Young to Spotify workers as the company's CEO stands by podcast giant Joe Rogan.
We're going to talk about Joseph Robinette Rogan. We're going to talk about how Joe Rogan said he's a victim of cancel culture. And then we're going to listen to the new Joe Rogan stuff that came out. Okay, we're done with the Canadian. We're going to talk about the anti-union podcast still. Okay. That's it. That's what I got. There's still so much more to cover today. Okay. Car lives in your head rent free. You're an absolute degenerate. The other Jerry clip I uploaded.
Yeah, about like why.
Thank you. We'll look at this as well. Cancellation in comics. And let's get started on this. Dude, cancel culture is when you're getting $100 million from Spotify and then you spread fucking vaccine misinformation and then people are like, hey, don't do that. And then you're like, but I want to do that. Please let me do that. That's cancel culture. All right, I gotta pee.
Despite his past controversial comments, quote, Neil Young saying, to the workers at Spotify, I say Daniel Ek is your big problem, not Joe Rogan. Ek pulls the strings. Get out of that place before it eats up your soul, says Neil Young. Ek is the Spotify CEO who said that silencing Rogan was not the answer. Dave Rubin, host of The Rubin Report, joins me now. Dave, great to have you back. Thanks for being here today. So Neil Young, it's very interesting. We heard nothing from Neil Young for a long time, except, replaying his favorite albums, right? But he's very fired up about this. He's brought a lot of people along with him. What about these attacks on Joe Rogan, and what do you make of it?
Well, just speaking about Joe Rogan broadly, nobody with a half a brain thinks that Joe Rogan is a racist. Nobody thinks that Joe Rogan is an agent of misinformation or anything else. What this is all about is that Joe Rogan became more powerful almost accidentally as a comedian who just started talking to people in a podcast. He became more powerful than CNN. He became more powerful than the New York Times, the Washington Post, and everywhere else. That's why everyone's trying to take him out. Nobody thinks that Joe Rogan, because of some words that he said 10 years ago in a non-pejorative way, I mean, he was often quoting other people saying words in a negative way to make fun of them. Nobody thinks he's a racist. But Neil Young, I just checked on YouTube myself. Neil Young is still on YouTube, and you're not going to believe this. The scary Joe Rogan is also on YouTube. So Neil Young, if you're watching Fox, put your money where your mouth is, man. Don't just get off Spotify, get off YouTube. And you're going to have a lot of other places you're going to have to leave as well.
About this Rumble offer. They've offered him $100 million, which is what he got from Spotify. And as you say, he's the most popular podcast in the entire country, if not the entire world. He has an enormous contract with Spotify because...
Remember how I've talked about cancel culture not being real, even though I've been canceled more times than most people, including Joe Rogan, and that the reason why everybody loves talking about cancel culture is because it actually is... it actually does technically make... content creators, famous content creators, feel as though they might get punished in the form of criticism. You know what I mean? All this stuff. The reason why people fucking talk about cancel culture nonstop. Yes, 122 is how long it took for me to pee. The reason why people talk about cancel culture nonstop is because it's one way to make it seem like these eminently powerful, incredibly powerful celebrity superstars, okay, to appear as though they are just like the everyday common person, okay? If you work at a Jiffy Lube, cancel culture will strike at any given moment for you. And what I mean by that is not necessarily, you'll get canceled because you said something, but I mean cancel culture in the form of actual material consequences for you will happen at an at-will employment place no matter what, okay? It's just, that's something that the American government has fought hard, has been lobbied by mega corporations and just the wealthy capitalists in general to create a system where you can get fucking fired for any given thing, okay? That's very real. That's not real for someone who has developed a gigantic audience for themselves, that has been able to get millions of dollars in fucking deals and shit like that. It's not real. It's not gonna happen. And it's something that people hit me with all the fucking time, right? I mean, think about it this way. I mean, even today, even like since yesterday and today, people are trying to be like, dude, you deserve to be canceled because you're like stealing hardworking labor from the fucking other YouTube content creators who, most of them, the overwhelming majority of which appreciate when you watch their videos, but like, you know, we're gonna fucking cry about it. Like that's, you know, that's not real. It's not a real thing. Like people can come in here and be like, they're beating your ass in the QRTs, but ultimately that's not a real fucking thing at all, right? So, or when you buy a fucking car, like, oh my God, cancel culture. Like, it's not real. I could constantly fucking cry about cancel culture and be like, look how much they're attacking me. Look how fucking terrible it is. My life is so terrible. Cancel culture is so real. It's so bad. Okay? But it doesn't mean anything. It's like completely fucking meaningless. Okay? It's completely fucking meaningless. Neil claims to not want to work on a platform with Rogan, yet he exists on the same world as Rogan. Curious? Yeah. But it does make you seem... I love that they always ask another white person if another white person is racist. Trust me, you don't want them to ask a black person because they'll find a fucking black person that'll say, no, that person is not racist. And it'll frustrate you even further. So, you know, that can happen as well, for the record. So... Hasan, you're going to lose the midterms? Me? Like, I'm going to lose the midterms? Yes. Okay. So, yeah, it's not like there's a shortage of black Republicans that will come on and love to talk about how he is not going to, how Joe Rogan is not racist at all. What's your take on ContraPoint's more personal take on cancel culture's existent form and deleterious effects? I mean, it does hurt discourse for the most part, okay, but it's totally avoidable. And the people that think cancel culture is unavoidable and awful, like, I mean, I've seen, like, I've seen the impacts personally in my life. You know, it bums me out. It upsets me. It has the capacity to stop other people from finding my content. It's the reason why there's so many fucking weirdo furries on the internet right now with anime avatars and furry avatars that are saying all you do is, you know, move away from the camera, right? And play videos, and that's what you do. Like, that's not what I do. It's the opposite of what I do. But like, you think that because someone went through the effort to, like, you know, build a library of content that makes it seem like that's all I do. So, but, and that sucks. It hurts. You hear it nonstop. You fucking hear it non fucking stop. And it has the capacity to, like, upset you. It has the capacity to, like, hurt your feelings. It can be a little overwhelming. You know, I've had a string of fucking cancellations over the course of months and months and months since I bought the house that really bummed me out at a certain point. But at the end, it's still, you know, this community is more powerful than it's been. This community is larger than it's ever been. You know what I mean? It's not real. It's not a real thing as long as you, like, you know, put your fucking head down and you keep trucking. Same with Joe Rogan. Even if you do something that's deserving or worthy of, like, genuine criticism, it still doesn't matter. Okay? So I don't know what else to say other than that. Like, it's a way for wealthy people to come across like they are just like you, but it's not. They're not like you. I am not like in your situation either. Just for the record, I'm saying that. I'm saying that honestly. It has the capacity to hurt you. It has the capacity to, like, hurt your opportunities. Nobody likes being smeared for fucking, you know, months on end by people who are just straight up lying about you, obviously, right? But it is what it fucking is. I know. I wish I had a better. I wish I had a better solution for it, but you moved away from the camera when you played Cluck videos last August. What? What's Cluck? Anyway. Just know you've had a profound effect of converting a bunch of reactionary shits like me to be more leftist and more empathetic. That's great. I mean, I'm happy. That's why I do it. All right, let's continue. Okay, so I've been out. What? I've been here for months. I think I've become more reactionary. I doubt it. It's really disappointing to hear when other leftists decide to get super hung on cancel culture. It definitely ends up detracting more from meaningful content they could be producing. I mean, part of it is it does make the movement look bad. It does make the movement look like a bunch of silly cry bullies that like constantly fucking are complaining about like dumb shit. And some of this shit is dumb. Okay? And most people are complex individuals. Most people have some reactionary tendencies. We live in a reactionary society. It's all social conditioning. So you're basically denying like a real human condition of being imperfect and having reactionary tendencies when you constantly declare that like every individual, every independent content creator is supposed to be like a brand. Okay. And even brands are only doing that for marketing. Anyway, let's continue.
He has 11 million listeners. Which,
what? You are contaminating your content?
Their favorite TV shows, they're going to find that this is well above that, right? What's going on with this Rumble offer? I know you had some behind-the-scenes stuff on that.
Yeah, I was at the dinner 2 nights ago when it came to be. I was one of the guys that came up with the idea. I did merge my company, Locals, with Rumble. So I am somewhat involved in all of this. I can tell you, Rogan, if you're watching, the deal is 100% legit. And if you want more money, maybe we can negotiate. Rumble is here to allow people to say what they want.
Like, what's up, dude? That's like, this is an honest dialogue. Like, you literally brought a dude who has like a financial interest in Joe Rogan moving over to the company. Like, that's crazy. Like, how the fuck, dude? It's just so weird that like, this is what the honest, non-mainstream media does. Like, can you imagine? Like, CNN does this all the time. Who do they do that with? With motherfucking defense contractors or with people that are like lobbyists or have done like underwriting for, I don't know, the pharmaceutical industry. You know what I mean? And then they come on and they fucking shit on Medicare for all. They do that. But if they were to do that on like an issue where if CNN was to do that, on an issue about Joe Rogan, for example, like they would get understandably criticized. They'd be like, this sucks. This is crazy.
I want to say we would love to take his entire catalog, all the ones that Spotify deleted before he signed with them and the ones that have subsequently gone off, the entire thing. We'll put it all up on Rumble. He can say whatever he wants. And he can
also, Spotify is literally defending Joe Rogan. So what's the extra defense that like Rumble is? He already got a fucking big cut in his audience to go to Spotify because it's like pumped full of fucking ads. And, you know, there is some editorial control over what he can and can't say. What is Rumble going to offer? Even less fucking people watching him? But then also he can say the N-word all the time. Like, don't worry, we're giving you the N-word pass. Thanks for radicalizing. Like what? Oh, thanks, man. It seems sick. He gets his deleted episodes back. Yeah, I guess that, but
take the money and run. I mean, this is a great opportunity. You know, he apologized, and I don't begrudge him for whatever pressures came to bear on him. He had to make choices for himself and his family, and that's all just fine. But there's a great opportunity here, not to just make the money. Okay, the guy's got plenty of money. That's fine. But to stand up for what's right, because nobody, really, Martha, nobody thinks this guy's a racist. Nobody thinks he's a bad dude except the amorphous mob. And we just need more people to stand up against it.
Dave, thank you very much. Great to see you today.
I'm Steve Doocy.
I'm Brian Kilmeade.
And I'm
yeah, sick. Great. So let's hear what, so Joe Rogan himself said that he's a victim and has slammed the clip of him using racial slurs as a political hit job. Like, that is real, by the way. That is true. Like, I'm sorry. I hate to be the fucking bearer of bad news, but that is real. Like, they came after him for the fucking COVID misinformation, which is understandable and correct. So then they turned around and there was like, that's not enough. It didn't actually impact Joe. in the way that we want to. So they fucking literally resurface like old ass fucking clips of him saying the N-word. Like, you can say I'm defending him. It is true though. It's fucking true. It's true. The number one fucking thing. The number one thing I say all the time is if someone is already like, if someone has already stopped doing something and if someone has already stopped doing something and you just like resurface it to be like, wow, that's crazy, he's doing this, then like you're fucking dick. Who are they? Is it an organized group? I mean, it's not like the fucking Oppo research people. It's just like Twitter users like Midas Touch who did that. And I don't know. It's just, people want me to say like Joe Rogan is bad, so just say he's bad. Of course, it is bad that he said the N-word a lot, okay? But it's no different than like people fucking bringing up old takes that I have constantly. Like the right wingers do this all the fucking time. It's the same exact shit. Whenever they like bring up old fucking videos, they shit on me, and it's like, dude, I don't, you know, it's disingenuous. It's totally disingenuous. And for people saying like, so you don't agree with him because he thinks it was organized? No, it's organized in the sense that like there is it's not organized from like a Oppo hit job, okay? But Twitter is it's like second nature for Twitter users to be able to pile on in this sort of situation, understandably. It's like super easy for everybody to just like get in on one fucking person doing this and like putting out like a fire thread. Everyone in this chat loves Ethan, but he relentlessly said the N-word. Yeah, exactly. It's like fucking so dumb. Obviously, Ethan Klein and Joe Rogan have not demonstrated that same level of fucking rehabilitation. That's clear. But even then, it doesn't matter. It's like Ethan has demonstrably changed. Joe Rogan has demonstrably changed. He's just like hasn't lowered his level of racism over to an anti-racist point of view. Okay? And he also apologized, so I don't know. I mean, he has apologized for it, so I don't know what else to say other than that. No one's disagreeing with you, but honestly, fuck Joe Rogan at this point. If they want to use his past as a reason for his excuse, they might as well. He's done too much damage. It's probably closer to some stance that damage control will get. I mean, you did though. You did get the damage control. He apologized for it, and it made him seem like a reasonable person. It made him seem like a normal, reasonable person in the eyes of people who are Normans, who actually fucking see themselves as like closer to Joe Rogan than they ever would to someone like you. Okay?
I was an ex.
In those people's eyes, Joe Rogan apologized really well, actually. Chad needs to keep this energy for people that are actively being racist right now, not 10 years ago. Yeah, that's how I feel about it.
Much love, Hasan and Chad. Been doing a lot of mental work recently, and I appreciate y'all for all the distractions.
I agree with you that the compilation was an opportunistic and Twitter thing, but this apology went and showed how his mindset is mostly the same. N-word apology was fine, but that was low-hanging fruit. Yeah, this makes him look like a victim and moves the conversation away from his real problems. Yeah, exactly. That's precisely what this looks like to the Normans. And if you do care about optics, at least to a certain degree, like, you have to understand that. Apology fixes everything? No, but in a situation like this, what else do you want to do? Like donate to black people's cash apps? Is that what you're gonna say? God, rad libs are so fucking unbearable, dude. Anyway, when is the Dave Chappelle segment? Gonna go to sleep soon? It's coming. Joe Rogan weighed in again on the controversy over his repeated use of the N-word in his podcast and Spotify's removal of dozens of past episodes because of his racially insensitive language, and this time played the victim card. Last Friday, Spotify pulled 70 episodes of the Joe Rogan Experience from his platform dating from 2009 to 2018, which the streamer said it did at the request of Rogan and his team. That came after singer India Arie last week said she was pulling her music and podcast off Spotify, citing Rogan's language around race. She reposted a video on Instagram compiling 24 times Rogan used the N-word on his podcast, and the resurfaced clip soon went viral. Rogan addressed the situation on Tuesday's episode of his podcast, which exclusively distributed by Spotify. The video that has been always out there, it's like, this is a political hit job, Rogan said, and he continued. And so they're taking all this stuff I've ever said that is wrong and smushing it all together. Okay? And it's true, they did do that. They did do that. And they have done that to me, and they can easily do that to me. Right-wingers do it all the time. Liberals can do it as well. It doesn't matter. They did that. That's real. That's a real thing that happened. By the way, yeah, of course, it's, once again, you are correct, Shy Ho. It is not my apology to accept, clearly, but it is my perspective. Like, you might disagree with my perspective, and that's something that I admit all the time. I'm a white person. I'm not only a white person, but a white person that did not even grow up in the United States of America. So obviously my relationship with racism is very different than the average American white person, and definitely way, way different than the average American black person, obviously. The things he has said is something so deeply ingrained. There's no way he's not racist still. Like, oh, dude, I'm not even saying Joe Rogan is not racist. Okay? There's a degree of racism amongst most people that have grown up in a fucking white supremacist country. And Joe Rogan has just like dialed back the levels of racism. He's not like a fucking tier 3 racist. He's like a tier 1 racist now. Okay, that's it. I said this last time we talked about it too. You were being sympathetic from a celebrity POV, not gonna lie. No, I'm being sympathetic from the point of view of someone who understands that, like, the average human being in America, as I've said already, the average human being in America is already like way more fucking racist than Joe Rogan, okay? And is actively racist right now. And if someone himself is no longer actively racist or is like saying the N-word or anything like that, then punishing them for shit that they've done in the past that they've clearly atoned for is not a productive thing to do. Especially considering that the overwhelming majority of people will look to this and continue being racist and then also say, look, these people want so much more. All whites born raised? I mean, no, but black people are born into a white supremacist country and have white supremacist adjacent experiences that literally manifest itself in internalized hatred. So it's just the truth. It's just the unfathomable, unavoidable, and very sad reality that, yes, if you're fucking taught in under a white supremacist curriculum, if you're taught in a white supremacist country, if you're surrounded by people who normalize white supremacist attitudes, then of course you're also going to feel that way. There are fucking people, there are black people that don't know about, like the bombing of Black Wall Street. Like, that's crazy to me. How is a simple apology going to atone for the extent of his words? There's not anything else that you can do. It's just the first step. And the second step is stopping and not repeating it. And considering that Joe Rogan had already reached the second step, that's the reason why I'm saying, like, people go overboard for stuff like this. That's why I get more upset about the COVID misinformation. That's why I think the COVID misinformation is fucking worse than like his racism in the past. Because he's like actively fucking misinforming people, white people, black people, everyone, into not getting the vaccine, being afraid of the vaccine, all this shit. His transphobia is actively harming people. It's like, if he's still doing the same level of fucking racist rhetoric, then yeah, that's understandable.
Hope everyone is having a really nice day today. Hassle.
You know? My take from a couple days ago as a black guy is a decent apology for what it is. Him saying he was racist then won't change the fact that he said what he said. It's just lip service at the end of the day. Yeah, for sure. Like, and for the record, I'm not even saying like you shouldn't be upset at Joe Rogan. Like, if you want to, if you're a black person and you've heard Joe Rogan speak this way, like, people that you've heard speak this way a million times over, right? It's understandable, of course. Like, that's why I say it's not my apology to take. I get it. And go after him if you want. But as far as my personal point of view, it's like he's better than the very, very low bar that we've set, or that I've set at least. At the same time, Rogan said it's good because it makes me address some shit that I really wish wasn't out there. See, like that's what I mean. It's like this is not a person that is like excited about having his old clips out there. You know what I mean? If he was still like fucking that level of racist, then he would say, whatever, I'm just using it's out of context. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Of course he wouldn't be Pepela. No, dude, come on. We live in a fucking planet where like Steven Crowder got mad at him for fucking apologizing for this shit. Come on. Why has Hasan had horrible takes lately? Yes, it's because I'm a dirty cappy. I think the important thing isn't that he is less racist than the average white person, is that people are capable of change. Yeah, 100%. 100%. The Joe Rogan of that time...
memories.
The Joe Rogan of that time didn't think he was racist while he was still being racist. The Joe Rogan of today recognizes that Joe Rogan of that time was being racist when he didn't think he was being racist. And it certainly does come across as racist, right? And Joe Rogan still does have racist ass fucking takes. He does. Of course he does. You know? He didn't shake it. He's not anti-racist. It just takes time. Anyway, at the same time, Rogan said it's good because it makes me address some of the things that are out there. You just have to stay offline. Life goes on as normal, Rogan told his guest, stand-up comedian and actor Akash Singh. So we're going to watch that now, okay? But some of you are going to watch the top of the hour ad break, because at the top of the hour, there's a 6-second ad break, and you're going to watch that instead, unless, and I can't stress this enough, unless you subscribe for $5 or for free. You can avoid the ad breaks at the top of the hour and get a bunch of other juicy, fun little additional benefits as long as you subscribe or get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's the 1-minute ad break. Now let's get into it. Thank you. I have Val. AAV is my least favorite combo to have on the internet.
What time is it?
And it's like subsequently the Zoomer's favorite conversation to have. It's just so fucking annoying. All right.
Breakfast of champions that I'll be feasting on is some cereal with L's. I got the biblical smackdown laid on me by a YouTuber, and it's time to talk about it. This all started yesterday when I made the video, Are React Streamers Bad People? This was a response video to a 14-page document posted by a YouTuber, DarkViperAU. And today, DarkViper made a response to that video, and it started a war, a bloody battle between good and evil, heaven and hell, reactors versus DarkViper and his community. And I wanted to wait to talk about it further until I could have a conversation directly with him. But I've been getting just a ton of messages from his community, and a lot of it's really nasty, horrible shit, so I figured it'd just be better to get ahead of it and hopefully have that conversation with him later. So I'd like to go through his response and talk about it piece by piece, but before really getting into it, as I mentioned in the beginning, I took a bit of an L+ ratio here. There's a lot of things that I got wrong. I've never been afraid to admit that. I've got like fucking 6 videos over the last 4 years where I just outright say, yep, this is what I got wrong, here's what it was. Almost seems like a humiliation fetish at this point, but of course I get things wrong. Everybody does. And I'm not afraid to admit it or die on a hill that is just outright incorrect. And Dark Viper points out things that I got wrong for sure. But it wasn't this malicious misrepresentation of his document or his perspective that he hints that it might have been. Why would I even do that? As I mentioned, Dark Viper is a creator that I liked and respected. What the fuck would I gain from misrepresenting him, someone that I actively like? It'd make no fucking sense.
Moist Critical knows that his video is going to reach far more people than will ever actually read that document. So he has free reign to misrepresent what's in it to 99.99999% of people. He didn't even have the courtesy to link the documents so people could fact check him.
Again, I wouldn't misrepresent his points on purpose because it's a guy that I liked. And before he made this video, many people misunderstood his points as well. It wasn't just me. You could go on his own subreddit when this was happening and people were like, yeah, this document was very confusing to me as a fan of Dark Viper. And as someone who liked him, it was confusing to me as well. And I thought I understood your points, but after watching this, I concede I didn't. Now on to the next point where he says I didn't even have the courtesy to link the document directly in the description. This right here is a lose-lose situation. The only way to win is not to play here, because if I did link it, I would get called an asshole for making it easy for people to go dogpile on him. Like, oh, look at Charlie being such a fucking douchebag to put the link right to the document, right to his tweet where people could go fuck him up and be mean to him directly. Because I've had shit like that happen in the past where I would talk about something, not a react video, just a full-blown response video to something, and then there'd be people in the community that would go and just be a complete fucking asshole to that person. Even though I'd actively discourage that behavior, I have no way of controlling it besides just saying don't do that. And by making easier access, like a link in the description directly to it, I felt it could enable people to just go and harass him, which I never want to happen to anyone. Now, of course, I see the other side of the argument that he's saying, like, if I had directly linked it, people could have fact-checked me on the video without having to go out of their way for it, which, of course, is a good point, but I didn't know what the best way of navigating this was, because by directly linking it, there's a good chance there'd be unreasonable assholes that aren't even there to read the document, they're just there to harass him or get mad at him without anything else going on, just unreasonable assholes. So I thought by just showing where the document is, letting people see where they can find the document if they want to fact check it themselves, would be the optimal play. But I can see here that this was not his preference, this was not the right way of approaching it, and now I understand.
He is so keen
I need to be more like Charlie and just like be much, much nicer to people who are very, very obviously very obviously engaging in like not only bad faith criticism, but like the worst kind of bad faith criticism. Because like even if he himself like actually is angry about a particular person or not, he does a really good job of, you know, presenting himself as just like open-minded, no matter how uncharitable someone is. It's a unique strength that he has, and I really respect him for it. I mean, it's maybe years and years and years of being like kind of a centrist on the internet. He does have some centrist takes, a lot of centrist takes. Like, when I am faced with a barrage of like shitty criticisms that are completely just bad faith, it's very difficult for me to take that person seriously and be charitable to them.
to poison you against this 14-page, meticulously argued document that he goes to the length of finding tweets out of context. He doesn't show the context. And it's just like, here's what the document's about. It's 14 pages!
I never said that's what the whole document was about. I never made a point even similar to that. I mentioned that there's a section where he compares reactors to someone who would likely commit sexual abuse. And to say that I'm taking things out of context to poison the well is very disingenuous because I didn't take them out of context. I'll show you the whole context right here. One of his fans pointed out their disappointment that he would compare React streamers to someone that would commit sexual abuse. And he argued with this person by saying that their behavior is similar to someone that would sexually abuse someone. And he literally uses that word, even though he says in his video he never said that.
Let's play a game. Let's see how many of these words are actually in this document. Sexual, no. How about abuse? Oh, we got reported.
I wonder if this dude talked about Miskiv at all. Because Miskiv just said he's a clout farmer and moved on. He might have. He might have mentioned Miskiv as well, but probably not to the same degree as he talks about Charlie and maybe even myself, if he did mention myself. I do believe that it's because, again, this is not when you like legitimately have a gripe with whatever the fuck you're talking about, but instead you're talking about whoever the fuck you're basically covering like whoever will bite. Like, did you talk about XQC?
Abuse at the top here. How about criminal? No, how about predator? No, not that either. How about rapists? No. It's almost like Charlie is making shit up and I don't understand why.
So while none of those words are explicitly used in the document, he does allude to them in that section, and when pointed out by a fan that it's kind of fucked up to compare React streaming to something that extreme, he then does outright say that people that live this certain way are the very sort of people that may sexually abuse someone. And just to give full context so no one thinks I'm hiding anything, he does continue to argue with another fan who was also disappointed in this statement, and he defends this by saying it's a hyperbole, it's supposed to be an exaggerated scenario, he's not trying to make them like equal or anything. So at the very best, it's an extremely shitty analogy, and at worst, it's a genuinely disgusting thing to say about someone you just don't like. So I really think it's pretty clear when you read this Twitter argument, as well as the hints that he drops in that section of his document.
To be fair, it is pretty ableist to shit on this man for using a rape analogy because he has debate brain. And debate lords have a unique medical condition that makes it impossible for them to draw an argument without talking about pedophilia or rape in general. So you're being ableist when you make fun of them for that, or even criticize them for that. They literally, like, he can't help himself. Or genocide.
That myself and members of his community would easily see this as him trying to compare reactors to sexual abusers, because that's how it comes across.
And what was really annoying is Moist Critical left that video up. His entire video that I corrected is wrong. As Moist will now admit, but he left it up anyway. 1.3 million.
Dude, why do people like this guy? It's crazy. He seems like obsessed. Is he okay? Like, he actually fucking seems like not all right. He just, I don't know. I mean, I guess like there's a lot of obnoxious people that like other people that are just as obnoxious because it makes them feel normal about their fucking obnoxious behavior or deranged behavior. But he seems like super fixated. As you, I mean, yeah, I probably come across as obnoxious to others. I don't know. I pride myself on being pretty normal, though, for the most part, other than like cussy shit.
People did Moist Critical give false information to, and he did not give two fucks. Did not take the video down. Did not submit a retraction. Did not give people actual information. No. He, in the original case, made a 10-minute video rambling about stuff that is completely untrue.
This was a really weird section of his video for me, and in his own words, poisoning of the well and defaming me, trying to make it look like I'm knowingly feeding people false information that's wrong, when that's not the case. You can easily disprove this part by just watching the video he made, reacting to and correcting my video on how much YouTubers make from short form content. The information I presented wasn't wrong. The information was incomplete.
This crucial detail is missing from Charlie's video here, where he talks about how much YouTubers make on short form content.
That crucial detail he's talking about is one that he also admits he didn't know about for the longest time either. He has far more experience here, so then learned that a video that is over 30 seconds and not a hashtag short makes
like, it's just so weird because, like, who cares? Okay, he got something wrong in one of his YouTube videos. Like, I don't know what it is where, you know how I always say, like, be normal? This is what I mean. When you see someone who made a YouTube video, right? And you know, there's some like incorrect stuff in it, and you just make another YouTube video about why there's incorrect stuff in it. If it's about like monetization of your fucking YouTube channel or something, like, why do you think it's the utmost, most important fucking thing that you could ever do? Like, you need to retract this. You need to retract this immediately. Like, you are misinforming people. It's like, that's kind of weird, man. What the fuck? Just, like, give up. Give it up. And I do see a lot of this. I do see a lot of this fucking way of behaving on Twitch. I'm sorry. It is just how it is. Like, some of you motherfuckers are like that. You can't calm down. You like see something that you have considered to be an injustice, and you literally fucking, it just like breaks your brain. It could be an injustice like eating the last cookie in the cookie jar, But in your mind, it's like, this is this needs to be punished immediately. This is the absolute worst injustice that has ever happened. It's like, calm down, dude. It's just a fucking cookie. It's just a cookie. How dare you say it's just a cookie? It's the last cookie. What if I was dying in the middle of a desert, in the middle of a food desert, huh? It's genocide. You were treating me like the kulaks were being treated by Stalin. It's like, nah, it's just a cookie. Like, chill the fuck out. You know what I mean? And if you see this kind of behavior in yourself, you can stop it. It's legitimately something that a lot of people do. It's like, what? Are you meaning to tell me that eating the last cookie is even remotely acceptable? Are you fucking kidding me?
Make significantly more money than a video that's under 30 seconds and not a hashtag short. Something I and many others didn't know, so it was a great video. But that doesn't mean that all the information that precedes it is incorrect and unusable, because all of the information I provided was the earnings of the hashtag shorts, and I did mention that my other content that isn't just hashtag shorts wasn't making much money either. And that's because the majority of the content on that huge Charles channel doesn't exceed 30 seconds. So all of it's in that lower bracket, and I didn't know that there was a distinction from 30 seconds below and 30 seconds above. He did. So that's why his video is even titled an add-on, not Charlie got everything wrong. He even made similar points to the ones I made, where you're not going to make a lot of money off hashtag shorts, and the only real way to make money there is the shorts program, which is garbage and dog shit. He says that same thing, and then says you can make money by making the content a bit longer, which is what I said, but I didn't realize that you didn't have to go to like that 5 or 8 minute mark or whatever. He knew that with
like, debate lords, stop turning everything into a fucking super pedantic semantics challenge. Okay, impossible difficulty. It's just the reason why I just usually say like debate lords suck and move on instead of like hyper focusing on it is because in the normal world, the way that these fucking nerds, and some of you are like this as well, the way that some of you fucking nerds behave is so insanely unlikable that it doesn't matter. You're just being pedantic, and like there's a reason why you don't have friends in the real world, and the only friends that you have are on the internet of like-minded people that also behave in the same way. I mean, I'm sorry. It's here's a pill. Okay, here, take it. The hard to swallow pill. Okay, but that's the truth. It's literally the truth. And like you seek out other people that are exactly like you, and then you fucking despise them too because you kind of hate yourself, and they're behaving in the same way that you're behaving, because that's why you're in that fucking weird like pedantic circle that you're in. Okay, but just don't do that. Like, you can not do that. There's a way to address this, and that is like, if you notice yourself being fucking weird and trying to get people tripped up on like semantics arguments and stuff like that, like the easiest thing to do is just shut the fuck up. Don't do that ever again. I promise your life will be better. I promise your life will be happier.
short content, it could be like 30 seconds and you still make enough money off it, which I didn't. So it is a huge piece of information that I missed, but its absence doesn't make everything else in that video invalid. I still show that shorts aren't great for making money. They could help you grow, which I mentioned and he mentions, and the content that is sub 30 seconds and not a short doesn't make you much money. So you should be striving for longer content. I just thought it needed to be the 8-minute mark or something. He knew that it didn't need to. So the points still coincide. It's just he had more information on it, and I don't know why in his response video he's using it as some kind of point to make me look like just an awful fucking person. Like, this guy's so okay with everything being wrong, he won't take this video down, even though I completely spread his fucking cheeks and spit in there with logic and facts where I proved everything was wrong in my video, which he didn't. His video is an add-on, as it is labeled in the title. At no point in that video he's like, Charlie got everything super wrong. Don't listen to any of it, it's all trash. It's an add-on that corrects a misunderstanding I had of how the system...
Like, this was a video about reactions, and like, now it's not even a video about reactions. It's now a video about like how Moist Critical is a piece of shit for like spreading misinformation deliberately, and the misinformation that he's spreading deliberately is the worst kind of misinformation that he could. Like, you'd think if you watch the fucking Dark Viper video, you'd think he's like deliberately telling people that like COVID gives you autism and your child autism too, and that's why you know, he absolutely needs to fucking take it down. Holy shit, I just realized Omega Lol isn't a coffee cup. Been wondering why people spam coffee cup for years. Dude, take a second off. It's not your turn, okay? It's not your turn to be funny.
System works, and I've thoroughly complimented that video on stream because it was super insightful. The reason I haven't taken that video down is because it is still useful information for people.
So not only do I really heavily attack that idea that anyone can transform a 6-month work by pausing it every once in a while and going, I think that's funny. Here's an idea for you, revolutionary concept. How about you watch the video first? And then once you've watched the video, you say, hey, I actually have nothing of interest to add here. I'm not going to make a video out of it. Or you might say, hey, I have something interesting to add. I'm going to take that individual part in the middle where I have something to add and make my own video about it.
That is a pretty revolutionary idea. You mean like the majority of the content I've ever fucking made?
That's crazy, man. My man was like, hey, how about you just don't do Twitch streams? That's it. Like, he's just like, I just don't lock. I just don't fucking lock when you're doing Twitch streams. All right? I don't lock it. Just don't do fucking Twitch streams. I don't lock it. Just pre-watch every fucking video. Here's an idea. No. Just no. Like, there's just no reason to do that. Especially when the overwhelming majority of content creators literally appreciate you watching their video. Isn't that what you do already? I mean, yeah, I mean, I do that. I do the final version of that you see on my YouTube page, because I do in some ways treat the Twitch stream like a precursor to YouTube, or the things I talk about here will inevitably make it into my YouTube page, where that video is flushed out. It has editing in it. We delete the parts that my actual YouTube channel, not like the ones that are HasanAbi fan channels, right? Because some of them do fucking put like straight segments without any sort of editing whatsoever, and I get annoyed by that. But like, there's nothing I can really do. I just urge them not to, but they don't. Don't always listen. The anti-react video about you gets brought up soon, so you probably should stop watching.
You know that I don't just do react shit.
Oh, is he gonna start shitting? I can see Charlie shitting on me here too.
You know that, but you still portray me as that to your audience, as someone that has only ever reacted to full videos on stream, and portray me as someone that only sits there and says, haha, when you know that's just not the case. Now, we can argue on what's transformative and what's not, and that's also going to be an argument that needs to be had with the creator of the video that gets reacted to, because it's their content. You can't tell them what they should feel about it. However, I do fully concede that, sure, you can absolutely say there's no way of transforming a work that makes it wholly original if you're watching it in its entirety. I totally do understand that perspective, and now that Dark Viper has explained that perspective in this video, I understand it deeper now than I did from just reading the script. Which is why with this newfound understanding of this perspective, I will no longer be...
Yeah, someone said, why would he do that? This is exactly why. Throwing me under the bus is the safest play, because I'm a literal lightning rod for hate. Not to give the blueprint. I think it's very cowardly if content creators do that shit. Obviously, jokingly is one thing, but if they were to fucking do that to deflect attention and criticism away from themselves, albeit like the criticism is completely unjustifiable, that's really just the most cowardly thing you can do.
Watching
example, Miskiff does it all the fucking time.
Full YouTube videos on stream. I'd rather take suggestions for YouTube videos to watch, but not watch the whole thing on stream. I'd rather watch it, see if it's something I have anything to add to, and then turn it into
Charlie
perhaps
will.
a full video.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying Charlie will. I'm just saying that like content creators that do that are fucking cowardly.
Which is my normal content. Contrary to what Dark Viper kind of hints at, I'm not just a react streamer. It's a very small part of what I do. I do a lot of different things, and reacting to content on stream is a very small part of it. So from now on, YouTube nights on my Twitch streams, twitch.tv/moistcritical, feel free to stop in and put a few extra inches on your penis. From now on, those are going to look like people giving suggestions, as they always have, and we'll maybe check them out for a little bit to see if it's anything that I can add value to, and if not, we're done. If there is, then we're we're still done because it's going to be a video that I will then watch the rest of on my own if it is something that I can truly add something to and add more to for the content in order to branch off and talk more about it without showcasing the entire thing. It's worth noting that all of the React videos on my channel, even the React ones that he fucking hates, they don't show just the full video. They are still just the parts where I am reacting to it, making jokes about it, or talking about it deeper.
Yeah, I'm never going to do that, for the record. Twitch.tv/HasanAbi. You can still maintain your extra inches on your penis that you got from watching Charlie. You can still maintain the extra inches, and I will never fucking do that. That is a completely unrealistic and insane expectation. Especially for, like, okay, when people make demands, you have to think about what your infraction is. Okay, like, what are you doing that is harmful and what the impact is. Infraction and impact. What is the infraction here? Stealing content, apparently, okay? Who is being harmed by this? Other content creators. And how are they being harmed by this? Potentially, they're being harmed because they're losing out on the 30,000 extra views that they would get from the content creator that are watching. Okay? From the content creator. Like, they were all 30,000 were going to stumble upon it on their own. Okay? If the infraction itself is, damn, you were quick with that. If the infraction itself is, for the most part, completely fucking just innocuous, okay? And the action, the impact of it is something that by and large people not only do not care about, but also actually appreciate for the overwhelming majority of content creators. I'm not going to fucking stop. I'm not going to capitulate to someone who I've never watched before, to someone who I will forget about tomorrow.
2 month subby.
But I still do
unless he's being sarcastic.
Understand that that's still a large chunk of the video itself, so it is still pretty close to like almost the full runtime in some cases. So again, going forward, I won't just be rolling the dice hoping I can add to whatever video gets recommended on YouTube night. I will be maybe checking them for a little bit, and then if it's something that I can add to, I'll look at the rest on my own and maybe make content out of as a response to it, as opposed to real-time reaction, which has always been the majority of my content anyway. I think what really helped me understand this perspective wasn't Dark Viper's video, it was actually JXC's. They made a great video recently just going over the entire React ecosystem, just going over everything from the perspective of someone that had their video reacted to by multiple people, myself included. It's actually the video of the Bizarre House walkthrough, the one that I mentioned, was a very shameful moment for me, where it's a video I really liked but didn't react hard to. I'd already seen.
For the record, and as I've said this already earlier today, and as I said even back then, that person is correct. I should not have watched his video. That person is correct to say, dude, you walked away. You didn't even give good reactions to this. This is my work. That's correct. I've said this a year ago, but it doesn't matter because then they continued to make more and more content about it because now Charlie's fucking talking about it. Like, this is the point. There are positive ways of fucking dealing with other people's content. There are positive ways of engaging with someone, reactions. And then there are negative ways of dealing with someone, which is this, which is what Dark Viper is doing, which is what Jay's doing, which is to attack, to criticize, and try to fucking piece together as much of a negative hate farming, negative engagement as you possibly can. Okay? I personally think reacting is a better way to merge communities, to win over new fans, and that at most, if you do like negative farming, negative hatred engagement farming, you're going to see a minor bump, but the people that are going to come to your side are going to be incredibly fucking toxic. Now, that person literally, again, remember, it's a 5-minute video from 1 fucking year ago that I have already addressed. I said, hey, I do this. Sometimes people don't like when I'm watching their videos, and I deeply am apologetic. I don't see this as like a major infraction, and I just never watch their videos ever again, and I move on. This is what I said 1 fucking year ago. Since then, he made a video, or they made a video, afterwards, they had like a bunch of fucking Nazis on the kill stream get together and do an 8-hour reaction to my entire stream. I think it was an 8 or 10 hour fucking podcast that they did on that. Okay. And I apologized back then. And they held on to the grudge. And then they made another video now. Another video a year later. Sargon of Akkad joined. Multiple 8-hour streams. If you expect me to think that that person is charitable at this point, I don't know what to tell you. Because it's not. You're a fucking psycho if you think that that is a charitable person. No, that is a deranged person. It's a 5-minute video, which I apologize for. It's incredibly petty. It's incredibly fucking petty. Sorry. It's just the truth. Now let's watch the rest of this.
Seen it, and I just basically shared it with my community without adding anything to it, and they were upset with that, which I totally do get. And they made a video going over that whole situation and really helped put it in perspective for me to understand things better.
And by the way, yeah, so they're basically utilizing and profiting off of React content by complaining about it. Got it? No, that's precisely what they're doing. That is exactly what they're doing. That is what they're doing. Yes. Like making a major, like, look, dude, lol cows are not the fucking new thing on the internet, okay? Dark side Phil is like a very common one. And for a lot of fucking weirdo, neck-bearded, pasty fucks that spend all their time on Kiwi farms and 4chan, they try to fucking lol cow me. So there is a target-rich environment for someone to be like, this guy fucking sucks. Now, obviously, unlike DSP, I have a community, a fan base. I make content that like avoids those fucking weirdos for the most part. So that is precisely why there is like, you're hacky. You're like jumping on this exclusively so you can, you know, milk the negative engagement that you can possibly get, because you're basically you're landing on top of an audience of pre-existing really fucking deranged people. And I'm telling you guys this, like, this is like really fucking personal shit. I should not be even talking about this. Okay? But
Hassle.
but that is how it works. And talking about this also makes it a lot worse usually. Like acknowledging them is the worst thing you can possibly do, but there it is. I mean, Pokimane has them. I have them. Alinity had them. I think they've like kind of gone away. They've kind of gone sideways. They've went somewhere else. Amaranth has them. Trainwrecks has them. There are a lot of people that have like a community of people who spite them, who hate them, who watch them, specifically because they're sitting around in a forum and they're writing every single thing that I've done that day to just talk to one of Asmongold has them. Everyone has them, and they're stalkers, and it's stalker behavior, and it can get really sad for the people that are doing that. It's really, really damaging for the people that are doing that. I've talked directly to them before and been like, listen, you can get out of this fucking dark hole. But all of those content creators that are coming across like they're making legitimate fucking criticisms, the reason why they are doing this is because they tap into those audiences. There's a huge internet personality Discord also. What do you mean? Yeah, they're farming a viewership that has already built-in dislike for the streamers they're talking about. They do that, for sure. Some creators that have been around for a very long time, like Charlie, have been able to avoid that, surprisingly. But those are the same people that, that is the fan base, for sure. And a lot of them are Nazis, or some of them are Nazis. And, you know, it's just, it is what it is. But that is precisely the reason, like, where they go to start talk shit about internet personalities, like on lolcow, basically. Yeah, that is the reason why what that person is doing is not even remotely charitable. If it was something that I've done that was like genuinely fucking morally abhorrent behavior that they were making this many videos on and farming it for this much content, and I had never apologized for it, that's one thing. They all lost their minds looking for content after Chris Chan dropped off the face of the earth, got arrested. Yeah. All right, let's continue.
Dark Viper more focuses on dunking, which in some cases he has every right to because I got things wrong. But JXC really painted the whole picture that put it all like in a really good perspective for me to get. Now, there's one thing I'd like to quickly tackle, and it's an important thing that I talked about in my video of Dark Viper's media share history. On streams, he used to sometimes have his community donate money to play clips from other creators' videos without their consent that Dark Viper would react to on stream while playing Grand Theft Auto on the side. He would then take those reaction streams and post them on YouTube, which made money off of it. And to me, that was similar to everything he was criticizing the other React streamers for. However, in the very opening parts of his document, he does lay out the groundwork for his definition of React streaming, what it means to be a reactor, how it all works, and by all of those definitions, the groundwork, that doesn't apply because it's not the full videos that's being shared, it is clips from the videos, still without consent and all of that, but it is still not exactly in the same ballpark, and I realize now that it was a mistake for me to put my own bias here where I believed that it still fit under the React streaming, but since I'm talking about his 14-page document, I need—
Oh, so he like built a logical system in which like he can just claim philosophically that he's an egoist. You know, this is the philosophical, this is the debate lord version of a cheat code when you say you're an egoist. And he's doing that exact same thing. He's like, oh, well, I built a moral system where actually what I'm saying is not outside of the boundaries of that system because I literally designed it around the things that I have done to not be a violation of that moral system. So that's cool, actually. Yeah, in that worldview, it's actually better if you get money to react to clips that you don't own. You know, it's just clips. But, you know, it's not the full video, so it doesn't fit. Got it. Well, if consent is the fucking main point here, then those people probably don't consent to you watching their clips either, right? Except they do. They do consent. Most of the people would fucking absolutely consent because they don't care. Because people like that their content goes in front of new audiences and new eyeballs.
I needed to play by his definition of React streamers, which I do understand now was a mistake on my part because that does not fit into the same category that he was criticizing.
Again, like Charlie is giving way too many concessions here. Like he's too fucking nice. He's like painfully fucking nice, dude. I'm serious. Maybe it's just very hard for me to see it. It's very, very hard for me to see it from the point of view of, I don't know. It's super, super fucking hard for me to look at this as a productive video when like you're capitulating to people who are operating in very bad faith, not just bad faith, but like actually bad faith. And then also on top of that, making it seem like they are actually being super charitable in your criticisms.
Was defined and laid out in the opening parts of the document. He says that I didn't include this because I wanted to undercut his points, but it's just simply not the case.
Reactors can therefore only ever be the middlemen in these platforms, taking impressions from all other original content creators and giving a small amount back to other people. Reactors do not somehow manifest additional impressions. There is no free lunch in this industry. The impressions they give out are a portion of what they steal from other people.
So this is where the cracks in what I understood start to show, because when reading the script, the ideas that he's explaining here don't convey super well to me and many others that read it. It's not just me, even though he's confused on how—
Charlie isn't a psycho like you, man. He can't handle the hate you can. Yeah, that's true. I mean, but he's not going to get hate anyway because he does a really good job of like making it seem like even no matter how fucking deranged someone's point of view might be, it's actually like, oh, well, I'm seeing your side right now. Like if there are 3 different ways of dealing with this or 4 different ways of dealing with this, you look at me, XQC, Miskiff, and Charlie. Charlie is tackling it head on and also capitulating or caving to some of the fucking unreasonable takes to make himself seem more reasonable to that audience. Okay. I, on the other hand, am just fucking going balls to the wall. Jay wasn't being bad faith. Dude, I'm sorry, my friend. I'm sorry. The amount of content does not fucking fit the bill. Do you think it's appropriate to do like multiple 8-hour fucking podcasts with a bunch of psychos, including like actual fucking Nazis, and then literally making another video? He's going to make another video about this regardless. He's probably already made another video about this or done multiple streams over this. I'm sorry, at a certain point, it's not fucking appropriate, especially because I apologized a year ago for watching it. So it's ridiculous. I'm not talking about Charlie. I'm talking about the other dude. Okay. They think it's appropriate because they see him as fighting for the little guy. Guy has millions of views, by the way. Yeah, and the funniest part about it is that you, as a non-content creator, don't understand the dynamic between content creators and other content creators. So in your mind, you're like, well, it does make sense. It does seem like it's kind of fucked up. You're just like stealing their labor. Maybe you're a graphics design guy, okay? And you think, well, this is exactly like when the fucking big company commissioned paintings from me and then never paid me for it or some shit like that. So that's the problem. The problem is like you have no way of understanding it, and that person is abusing your lack of knowledge and your lack of understanding, your lack of comprehension on how like this ecosystem works to drive more hateful engagement.
You see, the way you stream just hypnotizes me. And I just
yeah, he has a bigger YouTube channel than you. It's pretty funny how he is the little guy. He did a 4-hour video on Doctor Who. Don't steal content. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it doesn't matter. I'm sure they've done it. Yeah, Viper is a bigger YouTuber than me. He has a bigger YouTube channel than I do. The guys that are fucking yelling about me and about others are not actually tiny fucking people. But the comparison, back to the comparison I was talking about. I tackle it head on. I yell about it. I never fucking cave. I never give in. And that probably makes me seem like a dickhead or a douchebag to the people that are not super aware of the issue, or the people that are looking at it and going, yeah, it is kind of fucked up. This person's making some good points. Why is this guy yelling? I guess he just doesn't know how to deal with criticism. And then there's the XQC way of dealing with it. Doing a video on a show is not stealing content, you clown. Brother, that's just your point of view, okay? Anyway, it was a whole 1-hour video that boiled down to you should have asked to stream my content. Ironic the house video was just Jay reacting to Google's content. Well, I already fucking said he's right about that, and I apologized for it a year ago. So that's fucking crazy that he's still making videos about it when we agree supposedly on the issue. So for those of you who think that that's like actually fucking totally in good faith, I don't know what to tell you, man. Come on, holy fuck. Like, how many times? Anyway, XQC deals with it by literally refusing to engage with it at all. And Hasan is a white anti-Semite. And then Misgive deals with it by being like, this guy's a clout shark, and then moving on. And being like, sarcasm, clout shark, moving on.
Up at this interpretation, even though this is how most...
The reality is, I think XQC's way of dealing with it is the best. And I do that for some creators who have like shown routinely that this is the entire content. Their entire content is just like, literally just being like whipping up drama, which by the way, if you think React content is fucking lazy, drama content is literally even lazier, because all you're doing is like angering one party, weaponizing your base to go there and further frustrate that person so they respond to it. So then boom, you have free content, and all of a sudden you have like literally his clips that you can respond to piece by piece and make free content that is going to reach a larger audience. And then also to try to get the haters to join your community. That's what all these motherfuckers are doing. Hasan, you got up from your chair one time, so now all the content you ever made is chair? Yeah, I know. That's like the really weird part. Anyway, let's continue.
People, from what I saw in the comments and in his own subreddit, interpreted what he was saying. It was very hard to discern the real meaning before he came in here and provided the context, but this is where things really fell apart in what I understood. What he's actually saying is the reactors occupy a lot of the impressions that are not infinite on the platform, and when those reactors are gone...
You seriously can't be defending React content? Of course I am. Of course I am. What is this, 2016 YouTube, dumbass? Everybody does it, and it's fucking good. Like, you enjoy it. You're literally here watching me react to Charlie's content. Like, that's so stupid, man. It's so stupid. Like, they make it seem like this is completely undefensible. Like, indefensible. It's so fucking weird.
Chat, I have a GF.
Those impressions will eventually make their way back onto the platform in other places now that the React content is gone. Not necessarily to small channels. I went into this document under the impression that the entire pillar of the argument was that without the React content, these smaller channels would be flourishing. All of those impressions that they're occupying in their absence would go to smaller channels specifically. and good channels, specifically. Good by his definition, which we'll get to in a minute, which was different than the definition I had of good. But what he's actually saying is they just get distributed to other
Donkey's
channels.
video about the house was much better, and he played his too. Where's his outrage? I mean, yeah, well, Donkey's fucking dope, and he doesn't care, most likely.
In general, which is absolutely true. The reason I went in here thinking it was all about small channels is because that's the way he framed it.
I've actually seen some other content creators saying things like, I guess Hasan just gets up and lets a video play for an hour, etc. Clearly not getting that the chair is a meme. Yeah, I know. That's what's frustrating. Like, this has staying power, okay? It's like fucking when you have like psychopathic, delusional, deranged, self-interested pieces of shit that are regularly gaslighting everyone, then yeah, some people are going to believe that after a while. They're going to unironically think like one of the top fucking Twitch streamers is just routinely leaving, just like playing a video and then walking the fuck away. That is so delusional. Just watch for yourself, dude. Just watch. That's all I urge you to do, okay? I'm sure there are at least 100 people that came in here earlier today to be like, I'm gonna get him. I'm gonna get him good. I'm gonna fucking notice. I'm gonna see for my own, with my own two eyes, that this motherfucker just, you know, plays a video and then walks away all day. That's all he does. I hope if you're one of those 100 people that came in here with that POV, that maybe you now recognize that that was fucking wrong, and that person was quite literally lying to you about the way that I make content, and hopefully you will be a little bit more, I don't know, critical in the way that you approach your favorite content creators in your you know, in your approach. Jay unironically said that in his video too. There's no serious convo. What do you mean? He said that that's all I do. I just sit around and let my chair do the reacting. That's why so many people are fucking saying that. By the way, I've ironically never watched this dude's videos, and I will refuse to watch his videos because the original video that he made is about how I shouldn't watch his videos. And I know that he wants me to watch his videos on stream, but I don't know if he actually said that. I don't know if he actually said that or not, but what I can tell you is this. His fan base absolutely thinks that, which is pretty funny because, again, other YouTube content creators have quite literally made jokes about... other content creators have quite literally made jokes, like Casually Explained, have quite literally made jokes. They tweet something about you truly every hour, truly unhinged. Jesus fucking Christ. I just saw one of them on Twitter say, just say that you're staying on your chair because of this. Now he did good. Dog, I literally gained like 25 to 30 pounds over the course of 2020 because I just don't move at all. Like, that's not, I sit on this fucking chair for 8 hours.
His initial tweets, at least the way that I and many others understood it. He starts by saying all reactors are bad people, so I mean...
His video boils down to link every video watch because people aren't capable of finding the video themselves and react harder. Yeah, it's really stupid.
That's poisoning the well, as he says, and they've stolen millions of dollars from actual creators and stopped smaller creators from having a career. So to me, going into this document, that says that, okay, so reactors have stopped small creators from having a career, and every point he makes is going to be about how without the reactors, those small creators will be doing better, specifically small creators. So this changed the way that I digested the information he was.
So where are the people? Like, I'm sure he has plenty of examples of like small content creators whose careers have absolutely been fucking hardcocked by disgusting, moist, critical Charlie just selfishly fucking reacting to their videos and then dying. Them dying a fucking cold hard death as a consequence of, like, you know, not getting the views that they deserve. So what's up? Is there where I'm sure there's got to be some people. Dark Viper is the bad faith version of that Jay's video was about. Jay's video was fucking bad too, man. Like, Jay never said you always do that. I got fat for you. His entire fucking fan base thinks I do that. So I don't know what to tell you about that. Like, that's all the criticism I hear. Non-fucking stop. Non-fucking stop. That's all I hear from these fucking weirdos. First of all of them are furries. I don't know what the fuck's going on there. Every single one's a furry or anime PFP. Every single one's like, dude, you're fucking, I mean, a lot of them use slurs, which is weird too. It's like, I thought they were like kind of woke, but I guess not. And every single one of these motherfuckers are like, dude, you literally like literally fucking don't actually. All you do is just like sit around and you don't do anything. You fucking play a video and you move on.
Presenting, I guess subconsciously,
They
the way I
said that I had to stop watching the video, Lamau. Yeah, I mean, dude, fans, fuck. I basically said it twice. Yeah, basically, I mean, I only watched a part, but that's what they said with more words, basically. Yeah, I know, but their fans are not going to see that.
putting it back was that the point he is making ultimately isn't the fact that obviously without this content more views are going elsewhere. It's without this content these views are going to small creators, like specifically to them, because I went in here under the impression that this was about the small creators getting fucked by reactors, but I now understand thanks to this video that is not the overall point that he's making. He even says in this video that if every creator, not just React creator, but like if every big YouTuber was—
You do have the most bizarre haters. I'm so close to making my brother a Democratic Socialist, and he thinks you're an asshole that owns a McLaren without ever watching one of your videos in full. Really shows you how the reach these psychos have. Yeah.
Gone, all the other creators would be doing better, like the smaller channels. And he's right, because they occupy a lot of the market. You know, creators occupy big chunks of the market. So if those chunks are gone, those impressions could find their way to the smaller creators or just other places in general, which is true. But when I first read this document, I approached it with this mindset that he is trying to say that good content is guaranteed to get those impressions if that React content isn't there anymore to occupy the space, which I totally disagree with, and he also would, I imagine, disagree with. No one is guaranteed those impressions. He says no one's guaranteed those impressions, and then goes on to define his definition of good content, which was different than my definition of good content.
Admittedly, you'd have to have seen my other content to understand this, but when I say something is good, I mean in algorithmic sense. It appeals to the market, which I would have used clips to substantiate if you had let me make the video. It is very possible to make high quality content.
Now he's just mad that like he fucking released a Google Doc that had deliberately incendiary fucking takes in it that made comparisons between reaction content to fucking date rape. And now he's upset that someone reacted to it. It's like, you can't fucking throw the bait out and then get mad that someone hooked it, dude. That's so fucking stupid. In the world that this guy lives in, and I know all my haters fucking constantly say, I just never am responsive to criticism and I never think I'm in the wrong. Most of you in here know I apologize or I say I'm wrong all the fucking time. Okay, I'm an idiot. So I'm wrong in a lot of instances. Most of you do not see the story if you are only coming in here by looking at the fucking clips here and there from people who have said I'm a piece of shit. Okay? But this, maybe I'm doing the same thing here, but this unironically feels like a dude who just loves the way his farts stink. Okay? He is incapable of recognizing why someone would do something, especially when, you know, you're making such explicit comparisons. Analogous, it's things that are not analogous to one another. You're self-admittedly a little stubborn sometimes. Yeah, if I believe in something, if I believe something is just and I believe something is moral, I will defend it. Like the Joe Rogan N-word saga. All you have to do is point to Iran gaining like 20K YouTube subs in an hour and appearing on stream. Your reach definitely helps creators grow. Yeah, I mean, dude, people fucking freaked out over MasterChef. I got hit with a fake DMCA. Remember? And people saw the fake DMCA and were like, well, next time it'll be a real one. They weren't celebratory that we caught someone trying to fucking weaken the system by abusing the system that's set in place. Instead of getting excited for that dub, they were still like, well, fuck you. You know, next time it'll be a real one. Since then, everyone but fucking Gordon Ramsay pretty much has been a fan. I have Graham, like, has gotten on Twitch as a consequence of me watching MasterChef. I've had MasterChef contestants on the stream. Aran is making me cookies right now. I had her on, and she literally gained 20K fucking YouTube subs. That in that moment when I had her on and I pointed to her fucking YouTube channel. So that's the reason why I'm making that meme of like, oh, I'm having fun. The people that I'm reacting to are having fun. And everyone's consenting except for random guy in Australia who is very upset for no fucking reason. I've been subbed to Jay since 2016 and our content has always been hate bait drama stuff or whatever is popular to hate on. He went from announcing the top of the hour to guess what, you're the new Steven Universe. Oh, come on! Fuck! Holy fucking shit, dude. That was good. Is he mad because people watch others react to Kitchen Nightmare or something instead of watching him speedrun GTA over and over again? I don't fucking know. What? Where is this video coming from? Where is the... Oh, it's on Twitter. I had Twitter open. Anyway, that was a good bait. I have to recognize it, but you have to recognize the top of the hour is here. So here's a 60-second ad break coming for you. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You could do that for $5 or you could do that for free with the Twitch Prime. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. You can also get gifted a sub if you're lucky. When you reacted to that one r/Hasan Piker post after the Nikki drama, it really showed that not only are you willing to admit when you were wrong, but also willing to be empathetic to those who engage with good faith criticism. Yeah, exactly.
No ads for moi.
Exactly. Like, even when someone is not being super fucking rational with their argument, if they are coming at it, if it's someone in my fan base, if someone is coming at it, like, by even recognizing that they're being emotional about their criticism or anger, I literally fucking... I still will apologize. I don't want to harm someone. I don't want to hurt someone's feelings. That's not who I am. That's not what I do at all. Anyway, let's continue.
That no one wants to watch, or to present it very poorly in regards to thumbnails and titles. But I consider thumbnails and titles to be a part of the package. Good content is that in which can be picked up by the algorithm.
I didn't wait for his video to be made because his community had already started emailing me and sending me messages about being compared to a sexual abuser. So obviously I went to look at the document itself and respond to it because people kept emailing me about it from your community, telling me some nasty shit. So that's why I didn't wait and talked about it now. But you're right, had I waited, you would have been able to more accurately get across this point than just on some words on a page. His definition of good is drastically different than mine. For me,
I think his take on the labor that goes into making a video is far greater than doing a Twitch stream has some validity. Yes, of course. Of course, that's true. Twitch streaming and YouTube videos for someone who has done both. And you know, I think a lot of people forget that. Like, people just think I'm a Twitch streamer and they totally forget the amount of fucking time I've put into like making, you know, well thought out, well pieced together fucking YouTube videos and Facebook videos when I was at the Young Turks. Like, of course, it is a very arduous, difficult, strenuous process. Okay, for sure. Twitch streaming, on the other hand, is difficult for other reasons. You have to constantly fucking you have to constantly keep the attention of thousands of individuals over the course of an 8-hour period. You have to do like at least 4 to 6 hours minimum. You can't have any interruptions. So like, there are difficulties within Twitch streaming as well. So saying one is like way harder than the other is kind of silly. But if you're thinking about it artistically, yes, the amount of labor that you put in to making a YouTube video is certainly, especially because most of it is done off camera, is a lot more than just like clicking turn on your stream and then going off and just like doing whatever the fuck that day. Okay,
bro, I hope you know tons of us love you and your content hassle.
But he has serious debate, bro. Technically, I didn't say that energy and entitlement that makes it hard to take criticism serious when he gets so heated after Charlie calls him out.
As I said in my video, good content, I thought high quality production, a lot of work goes into it, very research topic, buttoned up, just a general overall good piece of content from a production, storytelling, whatever standpoint. His definition is all of that plus just being algorithmically viable, something that appeals to a large audience, something that can get picked up and spread around, good thumbnail, good everything. That is not how I worked under the impression of good content. He also states that there's a
I like that he was like, well, my understanding of good is different than what the common colloquial understanding of good is. What are words? Do words mean anything? No, I'm just going to use that as an opportunity to fucking continue inappropriately wailing on you, despite the fact that, you know, my original criticism of you was like actually completely unacceptable.
Of reasons why that high quality production that I considered good content may never go anywhere. He says that in his definition, good content that does all of these things right, that can get picked up by the algorithm, does the thumbnail perfectly, all of that will eventually get exposure. And I am inclined to agree with that. Ludwig in his video also did prove that to a certain extent as well. If you have a deep understanding of what makes content algorithmically viable and make it something that can be picked up, you stand a good chance of naturally getting exposure without someone reacting to the content. That is a point that I do agree with him on. But it is not something that I could pick up from the pages here, because the good content wasn't defined for me, so I imposed my own definition of it, which doesn't work here because no content is guaranteed impressions. Even content that is algorithmically viable, is good content by his definitions, is still not guaranteed impressions either, but it stands a much better chance of naturally getting that exposure. Again, it was just me not knowing what his definition of good content was that he was working under.
Nowhere in this document do I use small creators anywhere. Anywhere! The impressions logically would go to other people. If a person uses React content on Twitch to keep people from going to YouTube, that is the same thing. I'm not talking about YouTube specifically, Twitch specifically, TikTok specifically, Instagram specifically, the entire online creator marketplace.
Which is something I didn't pick up on at all. He's right, he didn't discriminate. It wasn't just on YouTube and it wasn't just about small creators, which is how I interpreted his initial tweet, because he's talking about it stopped thousands of creators from having a career. To me that says small creators, because I mean, Dark Viper is not going to lose his career because there's an influx of React content somewhere on the site. So to me, the only people that that's referring to are going to be the small creators that might be affected by not being able to get in on those eyeballs somehow. So I interpreted it incorrectly then if it's not about small creators, which it clearly isn't. And the entire point isn't just about YouTube, which I thought it was. He's talking about the broader creator sphere, which was lost on me because I went in there with the incorrect perceived notion of what the actual full subject was and the scope of it. I focused too closely on what I thought his point was based on an extremely hostile opening statement on Twitter, as well as some rants in the comment section with his community. So I went in there incorrectly digesting the information, which he's right, would have been an issue solved had I waited for the video. But again, why put these names in this script out there? You knew that your community would probably reach out to the people on there and tell them some crazy...
That's the other part. It's like, I love when fucking people make themselves out to be like the real layman here, like the real proletarian on fucking YouTube. Dog, you have 900,000 subscribers and a fucking psychotic fan base that's absolutely gonna come in here and ass blast me non-fucking stop, as they've been doing. All my moderators have been fucking banning your dipshit fucking fan base all day for the past 2 fucking days. Just because I don't cry about it and turn around and go, oh me, look how much of a fucking victim I am, like DarkViper or whatever the fuck his name is, and JX Machina, doesn't change the reality that, like, you're fucking absolutely weaponizing your pretty sizable fan base. Okay, you're doing that. You're doing that same shit. Shut the fuck up. Be happy that I don't do the same back to you, if we're being fucking real. At least I have some decency, okay, to like avoid your fucking shitty content for the most part. Holy fuck.
Shit and say some horrible things, which is what got my attention to look at the document in the first place, and it seemed like something I needed to talk about right now because of how many people were bringing it to my attention, which I see was a mistake, and I should have waited for the video because then I would have actually understood past what was on this page. There's still a ton left in his video, but the point is still the same, that I misunderstood from the very get-go, and it changed my perspective of what he was actually saying. As he reiterates multiple times throughout the next parts, the point wasn't that it's going to small creators or that this is only about small creators or that all the impressions stay on YouTube. It's the entire creator atmosphere where without React content specifically...
If you had your mods link the videos that you watch, this would all blow over. You're so fucking wrong because they do already. And I literally mention it in the chat when I watch videos all the time, except for that one instance where I was fucking cooking and I fucked up and I admitted that I fucked up. But you're still talking about it because you're a fucking idiot. If that was the case, then you would have shut the fuck up. You never would have had that criticism. You literally never would have had that criticism. My mods actually fucking spam links whenever we have people on the stream. My mods actually fucking spam YouTube videos when people ask for what the YouTube video is. I spam the YouTube videos. I show the YouTube videos. I give props to the fucking content creator. A lot of the content creators I watch, if not nearly all of them, are friends of mine, or at least in the fucking circle of content creators that I'm familiar with that I know would not have a hard time or a problem with me watching their shit. Some of the content creators that I watch without consent come into the chat while I'm watching their shit and go, that's awesome. Thank you so much for watching my shit. Okay? Not only that, Philip DeFranco is another great example of this. Philip DeFranco will add me to farm fucking engagement, will add me onto clickbait titles with me, knowing full well that I will fucking pause his videos, will literally fucking make jokes about how much I pause his videos. Same with Casually Explained. So many people in the YouTube sphere has made jokes about how much I fucking pause videos and how much context I add on the bullshit. I'm doing it right now. This is a 30-minute video from my friend Charlie, who made a video, right? 30 fucking minute video. I've been talking about this for an hour. I do this every fucking day. So it's additionally ridiculous that like people who have clearly never watched a fucking video,
they all enjoy the bump they get from us watching next.
if this is about not linking the vid, the URL and the video title on stream nonstop, just put it in the YouTube search bar, Lamar. Yeah, exactly. It's fucking bullshit. It's just totally bullshit. It's total nonsense. It's people trying to make a, yeah, I mean, here, look at this. Everybody 24-minute Jubilee video triggers HasanAbi for 2 hours. Liberal teens versus conservative parrots. Really? You think I just sit there? You think it's just, what is it? You think it's like 24 hours in a loop? Is that what's going on? You think I just like play 1 hour and 45 minutes of the chair giving good takes? I mainly watch your stream clips on YouTube, and my biggest complaint is all the pausing you do. And it's fucking bullshit. Like, it's just so stupid. It's so stupid. Look what the TikToker said about you. No, I have seen this. The Moist Critical meetup shit. That's really funny. That's right. All of you limp dicks want to be like Charlie, but instead, the real Charlie is the one that has the limpest of cocks. Anyway, all right.
Those impressions go to somebody else, which could cause the birth of the next big original content creator, which is a fact that I do agree with. But that's, again,
I'm not mad at this guy. I'm not mad at this guy at all. I'm mad at the fucking dudes that have been like trying to create a non-issue. And the unfortunate reality is like, here's the secret sauce, okay? Here's the secret sauce. You make a big deal, you make a big stink out of a thing that is otherwise a complete non-issue. The moment that other content creators, like larger content creators, react to it, okay, that's when it becomes an issue. It's like the DMCA shit. Everyone's still watching DMCA-able content, but everyone shut the fuck up about it. How did that happen? How did that happen? Why did everybody shut the fuck up about it? It was the grossest violation. Motherfuckers were acting like they were IP lawyers on the internet, on Reddit. Why is no one talking about it anymore? Because no one gives a fuck. Hot tubs. Hot tubs were the worst thing that's ever happened. It's just whatever the fuck is in front of you, okay? Whatever the fuck is in front of your eyes, that's it. And now it's become a fucking issue, even though it's not a real issue at all, because like I said, the people that most people are reacting to actually appreciate it. The people that are watching the reaction content appreciate it. And that's it.
Boy, baby.
He mentions the same with everyone. If every big content creator right now disappeared, all of those impressions that are now homeless, out in the cold, the rain, you know, shit in their diapers or whatever, they now have to go to somebody else because they're already on that platform. Those impressions will be distributed to somebody, and it will be the other creators that now have all that vacancy to occupy. And he's right. But when I came into this document from that first tweet, and I guess maybe I was also going in there already hostile from the emails I'd received and the comparison to the sexual abuse thing, I went in there with a distorted view. And to me, everything I tried to spin back to him talking about how it's guaranteed to help small content creators making good content, which, as he reiterates multiple times, is not what the goal of the post or the video was. So I did misunderstand it, of course. But what I really don't appreciate even still is that comparison, that analogy that he defends so heavily about sexual abuse and React streamers. Even if I wasn't a React streamer, if I had never done it in my life, I would still take great issue with someone making a comparison like that. It's fucked up and rightfully deserves to be called out. I don't think it's a defensible position to have. He's in the right to dunk on me for the other things that I did misunderstand. He's even making my dog upset right now with that comparison. She got one of her toys.
That comparison is absolutely fucking unfathomably fucked up. and it's one that debate lords regularly engage with. And the reason why it's unfathomably fucked up is because you are literally making light of something so disastrous and so violent, okay? So horrifying by using it as a mere talking point against the people that you have decided are your enemies on the internet. It's fucking bullshit, dude. It's totally bullshit. It's not analogous, okay? It's not, rape is not the only way that you can describe a lack of consent, okay? Not. I don't know. Someone should teach the fucking YouTube debate lords that. You and Cat, darkest TikToks, tier list guy, second thought, Nick is not green, or some examples of people you've helped their content by watching. Exactly. Huh.
Boy stuck under the TV, so I had to fish it out for her. But the point I'm making, the comparison of React streamers to someone likely to commit sexual abuse that he has said, you know, it's hyperbole, or in this video he calls it just like an analogy to compare the things, is still fucked up.
My point was, consent matters, and the idea of asking consent after you've already done the thing is clearly not good. That is not how consent works. And I made flippant offhand examples.
You're really far fucking removing debate procedures because rape and consent is the hot topic right now. Oh God, I never want to be anywhere near those spaces if that's what's going on. I really don't want to hear about fucking sweaty gamer bros and their fucking hot takes on what means, what consent is and how important it is.
Explicitly, my exact words were at the very end to highlight the absurdity of that position. If you meet a reactor at a party, I suggest covering your glass or outright tell them you don't want them to fuck you, because they seem keen to take a person's silence for consent.
Again, you did explicitly say it in your Twitter argument. It is still a shit analogy. It's not an okay comparison to make. Imagine an actual victim of sexual abuse reading that and having it trivialized to something like React streaming, like, oh, these two are now comparable. It's fucked up. And you got that response on Twitter as well, and you know that it's a bad position to take, and I wish you would just let it go and just say, yes, I got a little too heated and said something stupid. While yes, the issue of consenting to having your video reacted to is an important one, it's not okay to somehow use that to put these two on the same playing field almost, where sexual abuse and React streaming can be in the same sentence. It's not okay to do that. Yes, again, I do agree that getting permission to watch something on stream is important, which is why, going forward, even when given permission, I will not be watching the entire thing on stream anyway. I'm not changing my stance on that, but absolutely, I took a peanut butter and LE sandwich on a lot of
No, he didn't. He did not. Like, the fucking things that he, quote-unquote, took an L on are ridiculous, dude. I don't know. I can't tell if Charlie's doing this because he's, like, the nicest person ever, or if he's doing it to come across more reasonable and, like, you know, you gotta fucking cave a little bit. You gotta like make it seem like, you know, the other side your interlocutors made some good points, specifically so that you can, like, win over their audience or make their audience more receptive. I don't know. I think my honest assumption here, or my honest take on this is that, like, he is way too charitable and way too nice to people who are very clearly trying to fucking farm off of his likeness, off of his clout, all of that. Straight up.
I thought he was saying, because I got it wrong. I really did. And he was right to defend it as he did in this video.
Wait a second. This is just React content. And that last video I watched was just him repeating stuff he'd seen on Twitter and with a few dick jokes. Why am I watching this? There has to be better content out there than this. If you read some of the comments under my original community post, many people had the same view. You were once upon a time a decent content creator.
Oh my God, dude. Oh, dude, I'm losing my mind on behalf of Charlie. I'm gonna yell at him. Dude, he's so fucked up, this guy. Why is he so fucking nice? He watched this entire video and this guy's like saying you make shit content. You fucking clout goblin, dude. What a fucking musty little freak, dude. Holy shit. Look at him in his, like, little fucking basement wearing his ugly ass tank top with his fucking hamburger meat popping out. My lord, what a fucking sick freak, dude. Oh, your content fucking sucks. Shut the fuck up, dude. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh God. Oh, it is so gross, dude. Holy shit. Why did you apologize? Oh my God.
become rich and lazy.
This has nothing to do with his points at all. It's more of just an ad hominem thing, but it is something I do want to talk about because it's super weird to me when people say I was once upon a time a decent content creator, but I'm lazy now. My content pre-2016, I would sit down for 10 minutes, play a game, and just make a checklist mentally, and I've talked about this, where I'd say cock at least 3 times, cum, titties, and nipples. That was every piece of content I made from fucking 2010 to like 2016. And then I started branching into other forms of content that I just have a lot more fun doing.
Dude, I'm still mad. I'm still fucking angry. Oh my God. I can't, like... He is so gross, dude. He's so fucking gross. Who the fuck subscribes to this guy? Seriously. If you subscribe to this fucking basement dwelling freak who's literally like, oh, your content fucking sucks now. Oh, it's just like the worst kind of fucking, that's the worst kind of fan. They're doing that exclusively so they can get one on you. Okay? They're 1000% doing that to get one on you. It is so fucked up, bro. You are edging into parasocial behavior. The difference between parasocial behavior is that I know Charlie personally. I'm a content creator and not like a guy who fucking appreciates what Charlie does from afar. That's why I'm, you know, I think justifiably and reasonably angry. And it's a little bit different than parasocial behavior, considering that that dude is saying similar things about me as well. It's not Charlie is the only person that he fucking literally compared to a rapist. He did that to me as well. So it's a little weird that you are, you know, making that out to be a parasocial thing.
Content out there than this. If you read some of the comments under my original community post, many people had this.
Yeah, like, it's so gross. What a fucking gross thing to say.
Make a checklist mentally, and I've talked about this, where I'd say cock at least 3 times, cum, titties, and I very rarely mention nipples. I can rarely even think of a time I've even mentioned it in the last couple of months or years, honestly. I don't make a ton of dick jokes. I don't just sit down for 10 minutes. You
know what this means, right? Charlie is out of it, so prepare yourself to be the center of attention for the next 2 days for these 2 weirdos because he capitulated and you did not. Now you're going to be in the center of the shitstorm and I can't handle it. I'm just not going to fucking respond after this. I would have never watched that dude's video. I would have never watched anyone's video. I'm only watching Charlie's videos. If Charlie doesn't do another video on it, I just will not watch it and I will not respond to it. I'll just fucking ban and move on.
Take playing a shitty game and just go through my checklist of you gotta be shitting on my ass shitter and I'm pissing on my dick pisser. You know, like I'm putting significantly more into these videos and I'm doing so many other things. Just being fully transparent with the mask off, this is something that's always hurt me over the last few years, where people say that my glory days were back then, like the 2010 to 2015 content, because I was fucking miserable making it. It was literally a mental checklist of mentioning penis, cum, and titties. I don't think any of it was really all that great. And I'd always say like XD random shit. Whoa, this is look at this. I'm going so fast it'll put titties on a cactus. Oh man, you gotta be rubbing my ass cheek with 5 bricks, but not 6 because 6 bricks is the shits. Like none of that I really think is like good stuff. But people always reference it like that's when Charlie was at his best. He was just so fucking happy doing it. It was great. And I don't get it because now I'm doing so many different things and I'm not just a one-trick pony mentioning nipples and cock. Of course, I'll still talk about penis sometime because wiener is enjoyable to joke about from time to time, but it's not every video and it's not every joke. And I do so many different things besides just play shitty video games. Like music videos, I've been very passionate about. A full fucking comic series we've been working super hard on over the last almost 2 years now. Doing big scale productions like our own Squid Game or hosting our own professional go-karting race on a legitimate indie track. Or making a potato cannon from scratch and firing a potato through a tennis racket to create french fries on the other end like Ed, Edd n Eddy. Training with an ungodly specimen of masculinity and martial arts, Dale from Detroit Urban Survival Training when he came out and got goofy with us. Started an entire esports organization that's winning championships now. Started an entire organization, Human Media Group.
Would be interesting to hear someone like Cody or Noel talk about this. React content creators have done so much for YouTube, Twitch in general. It's a matter of who you're reacting to. If you're dunking on a small innocent channel, then yeah, that's hacky, but giving useful, insightful commentary on problematic, interesting, or popular channels, how is that not good content? Mind-numbing? Yeah, Cody and Noel did a really good job building a fucking career off of that. They literally did React content. Obviously, it was like, people shat on that back then too, because they said it was, you know, low effort or whatever. And then you compare it to what I do, which is like, I'm basically reacting in real time in an effort to, like, you know, compile these videos that we can cut and then turn into similar React content like the ones that Cody and Noel does. And in that situation, like the process of me reacting to it in real time is coming across as low effort. And basically none of it still matters because like the fucking content creators themselves, for the most part, with the exception of this one guy, Dark Viper, who is no one is reacting to, and also the other guy, Jay, who both me and Charlie reacted to one fucking time. Unfortunately, and I'm so sorry that I did that. Like I've apologized a year ago, and then said he was right a year ago. You know, that's it's ridiculous to continuously bring that up over and over again. It's not like I fucking murdered someone. Chill out, dude. Like I literally apologized for it, and you're still trying to farm content off of it. It's very weird. It's very strange behavior.
That is aimed at helping creators not get fucked by MCNs and shady sponsors and shit, bringing them deals and helping them with their channels. Like when Nux wasn't getting paid by YouTube, getting that situation solved, being in a position to help creators that I really have always wanted to be in, making all kinds of different content that I'm so proud of.
Charlie liking the J video is weird. They spent a decent amount of time just shitting on you. I mean, dude, I asked Ludwig, and Ludwig said the same thing. He's like, dude, you just took fat L's on that one. Like L after L after L. I didn't actually watch the video itself. I have no idea what the fuck's in it. And like he probably presented it in a way that makes it seem like I'm a fucking huge villain. You know what I mean? And I get heated. I speak for 8 hours continuously. So it's probably very easy to like whip me up into a frenzy and then whip me up into a frenzy and then like fucking turn it into a very good hit piece. So, you know, all these people agree with me in my perspective on these issues, and yet they probably still thought that it was like, you know, it looked bad for me. Ludwig's a capitalist dumbass, though. I can't even watch that anymore. Wait, what? No, he's not stupid at all. What the fuck are you talking about? I love Ludwig. Fuck you. Like, I assume there's like clip chimping and shit going on. I doubt that he ever fucking mentions that I apologize for it, and agree with his perspective that like you shouldn't watch people who don't want to be watched. So I don't know what it doesn't. It's uncharitable, but the takeaway was react harder and shout out more. Yeah, I mean that's fucking stupid. Like I already do, and I will continue to do so. And the react harder thing is ridiculous. Like,
and still people just keep referencing like 2010 to 2015 Charlie of that's when he was at his best, playing shitty games, doing the absolute bare minimum. That was the laziest time of my life. It took me 10 minutes to make those videos. Now I'll spend fucking 10 weeks on something. I spend so much time creating content that it really makes me happy. And then of course, sprinkled throughout there, I'll have times where it is react content. And yeah, like I've mentioned multiple times, it is effortless stuff, but it was content I had fun creating. And now I understand that it's not like the best form of content for everyone. So I'm going to change that and make it more the response content that I've always done, which is the more like specific points that I want to talk about and add value to the content and not just the entire piece itself. If you scrolled through my channel right now, you would see so much different content, so many different things. That's not just response, gaming, or podcast, moist meter. There's just so much there. So much shit, and it's all things that I'm much happier making and I'm having a lot of fun doing. So when someone like Dark Viper, who really only does one thing, which is play GTA, talk about GTA, speedrun GTA, and he's good at it, don't get me wrong, like I said, I enjoy him, but all he really does is commit to one thing, one area, and then rant. That's it. You're not some beacon of incredible creativity, man. You live in one single bubble, the rock star bosom that you continue to suckle on, and then still have the audacity to say shit like, I'm only a React streamer. All Moist Critical is a React streamer now. He doesn't do anything else. It fucking sucks. And yeah, it absolutely does hurt. You mention many times throughout your streams, at least in the past from when I've watched, how like actually miserable you are. Like you are pretty much a loner who is committed 100% to the grind. And really, there's nothing wrong with the grind like that. But I would argue you'd be a lot happier if you did more than just obsessively focus on one area. I'm sure you and your community remember the entire unnamed drama where, to bring everyone up to speed on the lore, Dark Viper was going for an incredible record and he was beaten to it by someone named Unnamed, and in response, Dark Viper really had a rough go of it. He kind of had a bit of a meltdown and it was a big disaster in the whole Dark Viper anime arc. It was a very dark time for the community, and I was there for it. I saw all of it, but I still supported Dark Viper, like as a person. I still thought his content was good. I still enjoyed like watching and hearing from him. But for you to go out and call these people just this, that's all they are, and you can spit on them because you're so much better because all you are is the GTA ranting guy, and that's a lot better. It's just so fucking silly. I really think it is. So yeah, I went on a bit of a rant about this because this is something that I've been wanting to talk about a little bit more, because this perspective is something that always fucking hurts. It really does. People prefer just one thing and one thing only. Dance Monkey, Charlie, play bad games, nothing else. That's when he was at his best. And it fucking hurts because I didn't like doing that exclusively. What I'm doing now is so many different things. And for Dark Viper to keep portraying me as just one person, one guy doing this one thing, fucking sucks. So yeah, again, he had every right to dunk on me for the things I got wrong. Overall, I think this has been a pretty eye-opening experience, and I feel like I've learned a lot. Not all from Dark Viper. I think JXE did a really great job with it, to be honest. But yeah, it's something
I don't think JXE did a good job. I haven't seen that fucking video, but there's 0% chance that person legitimately made themselves look charitable, other than just as an opportunity to make it seem as though this was actually regular charitable criticism, especially considering that person, one, got mad about me watching their video a year ago, okay? At the time, I literally immediately apologized and agreed with them, and then they tried to fucking immediately come on my show. They were like, let me out, let me on, and Hasan, stop talking about a video you didn't watch. It doesn't matter. I don't have to watch it to know that it's uncharitable, okay? Just take the L, LMAO. Exactly. This is the type of fucking idiot that comes in here as a consequence of this person fucking still consistently fucking, farming engagements, like hate engagements, okay? It's really fucking gross. It's really disgusting. One, not only did I fucking apologize for it 1 year ago for a 5-minute video that I watched, okay? That he thought I wasn't actually watching, even though I was watching it on my phone, okay? He went and straight up made an entire fucking video back then, despite me apologizing for it and saying I agree with him, because I did not have him on my broadcast. He wanted to come on the broadcast, and I was like, no. At that point, I was like, no shot. The reason why he figured out I watched his video to begin with, as I'm sure if he hasn't deleted those tweets from way back when, because I still remember it, okay? The reason why he even knew that I was watching it is because he posted his analytics. He posted his metrics showing a major fucking bump in his view counts on that video. And he posted it on his fucking Twitter. He was like, I wonder who's watching this now. And then found out that it was me, turned around and got very upset because I wasn't reacting hard enough. Okay? And then turned around and made a video a year ago. Then he multiple times throughout the past year, despite the fact that I already apologized for it and agreed with him and said I'm never going to watch his videos ever again, okay? Because I did not have him on my broadcast immediately, okay? Because I did not have him on my broadcast immediately, he literally fucking made multiple videos, went on podcasts with like actual fucking Nazis and Sargon of Akkad, 8-hour-long reactions to my fucking stream, which I don't even have a problem with. Go ahead. Have fun. Okay? And no, it's not they, them. They use any and all pronouns, from what I understand. I hope I'm not misgendering them. So don't immediately jump in with that either. But regardless, they made multiple 8-hour-long fucking podcasts with a bunch of fucking Nazis and shit like that. So that's ridiculous. And it's been an entire year and he's still making fucking videos about me watching a video of his 1 year ago. So what do you expect me to find charitable in that situation? That's fucking crazy. Okay? So I blocked them and I wanted to move on. But his fucking weirdo fan base still is getting in here and still trying to get me to fucking react to it, when the original point is that he doesn't want me to react to his video, so why would I do that? Okay? So you turn someone into a Nazi because you didn't react hard enough, LMFAO? I don't think that person is actually a fucking Nazi or whatever. But I do think that that person does not have a problem, hanging out with Nazis as long as those Nazis are fucking shitting on me. You know what I mean? So that's the problem. That's the issue. It's like, you spit on my face and expect me to say thank you. I can't believe it's raining. Okay, you're pissing on my face and asking me to say it's fucking raining and I should be happy about it. Like, if someone has made this much content out of one fucking infraction that is literally not only minor, but something that I already agreed with and apologized for 1 fucking year ago, then I'm sorry. I'm not going to fucking assume that this is like a reasonable person. I'm not going to assume that this is a reasonable criticism. I'm going to assume, perhaps correctly, that this person is farming negative hatred so that they can, you know, pick up on all of the people that fucking already despise me on the internet. There's plenty of them. Okay? Now we're going to talk about JayStation. I don't know who the fuck this is. They actually seem to want you to react to that video based on Twitter. They were saying some shit about you not engaging with their arguments. Of course I'm not gonna. Why would I give them what they want? Because they want me to engage with their arguments because it's gonna fucking give them more clout. That's the point. Which completely destroys the original and diminishes the original fucking take. I already engaged with the #1 article. I mean, the #1 fucking criticism, which was the #1 criticism, which was, don't react to my videos. And I said, yes, you're right. I'm sorry. If you're saying react harder, that's ridiculous, but I will just not react to your shit ever again. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's actually fucking crazy. There are still people who are, and I've already given so much fucking more attention to this than I should. No, I don't think, like, I don't even need to fucking see I don't even need to see the actual video to assume that the video is like good faith. I've seen so many other so many other things that this person has done that leads me to believe that they are not being in any way, shape, or form good faith in their criticism. Their good faith, the way that they're seeming good faith, they're seemingly behaving in a good faith capacity, is specifically so dummies like you will turn around and think, oh, this person is just making good faith criticisms. See, this is what I mean. Like, man, this sucks. You're being super close-minded about this and making it seem way more unreasonable than it is. No, dude, you don't want to see it as an unreasonable thing, okay? That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. I'm not talking about react harder. I'm not talking about, like, why haven't you fucking addressed that you shouldn't watch people's content without consent? Why haven't you addressed that, whatever? Like, you're doing this. You're doing this right now. You are the reason why it's, like, impossible for me to ever fucking, to ever respond to something. Normally, dude. You fucking weirdo. How do you not understand, random guy? Literally random guy. If someone has made videos about you over the course of the past fucking year for a thing that you're apologized for, then that person is not being serious and sincere. I want you to fucking understand, dude. I want you to understand. I want you to fucking respond to me. Go ahead, random guy. You're on the fucking docket. Let's hear it. Making it seem way more unreasonable than it is. It hurts how to see arguments you make about other things because you are literally making assumptions of calling bad faith with no engagement. Just weak, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead. Instead of banning you, I'm putting you on the fucking spot. I get that, dude, but it isn't an apology he's after. Yeah, I know what he's after, dumbass. He's after me reacting to his video, just like he wanted to come on the stream. I know that already, okay? I know that. He just wants clout. That's what he's after, and you're giving it for him. Okay, I'm moving. I'm banning, and I'm moving on. I've already given so much. I've already given so much. He wants attention. That's it. The video isn't that bad. It's mostly just react harder. Jay also said he didn't think you shouldn't watch the video. Just that I know he doesn't think I shouldn't watch the video. He wants me to watch the video. I'm not giving it into him. I'm not giving into that demand because it's farming. You're not a content creator, so you don't understand how this works. I feel like since he hooked you once, he owns the incident. The only way he'd let that go, that year ago incident, is if you gave him a new incident to make more content on. The only way to win is not to play. Exactly. That's it. So I don't want to play. I don't want to play anymore. So these fucking weirdo fans need to shut the fuck up and leave, okay?
From a haunted mansion, a YouTube channel grows.
What the fuck?
Riddled with cancer and a concept not his own.
Don't watch Nerd City. They hate YouTube. Whoever linked this knows. Wait, really? Nerd City hates me? Why? I've watched some of their videos. They're fucking really good. They hate me? Are you sure? Okay, I won't watch their video then. Oh, they're a crypto bro. Nerd City's awesome and has been gone for like 2 years. Not to start drama, but I'm pretty sure Nerd City has tweeted weird shit about you in the past. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I'm not watching this fucking person. Oh, no shot. No. No. No, no way. No. That was a good bullet dodge, boys. That was a good fucking bullet dodge. They memed when you trended, but I don't know. No. I already saw some shit that oh, no way. I'm not trying to see that at all. Okay. I think they make good videos, for the record. The ones that I have seen, I thought are good. It doesn't matter if they fucking hate me. I'm not interested regardless. What is this? Consider collaborating with RSTYCG on this. He phone banked for Kamala Harris and he's 100% vetted. He recently acquired the DVDs to his series and I know he was working on an expose about it. Oh shit, I never saw this. Okay, maybe he doesn't hate me, but I did see some other shit there. I did see some other stuff on his timeline that made me a little worried. You're the king of gaslight and gatekeeping? I watched the streams to unwind. These fucking J fans are ruining. Oh my god. Yeah, let's just watch the Jobbery one. All right, let's just watch the Jobbery one. I don't know why we were like gonna watch anything else. My cousin who downloaded the Twitch leak told me Hasan once had his stomach pumped at the hospital and there was a gallon of cum. Oh, this is a common fucking meme. I didn't know what this was. I got mad at this when he fucking tweeted that. Originally. It's just like, that's just like edgy 4chan shit. I skipped a bit ahead. You don't need to watch the whole video since it's an hour long.
Jay uploaded a monetized video.
I wanna watch the dude. Hit me with the motherfucking Jobbery one. Let's watch the Jobbery one. It's the most recent. Let's do it.
Through some shitty YouTube content as I like to do, and I decided to check in on a classic. Our old friend ImJayStation.
I've done videos in the past about people who will make these like scary videos where they'll get attacked by killer clowns.
There are kids that actually believe this shit is real. going to do an EVP session to try to communicate with Mac Miller. See if we
I have no idea who this person is.
See if we can actually communicate with him. Maybe he has.
Bro, why does he look like fucking? Oh, dude. Okay, you know how we've talked about corporate Memphis? You know how I know 28 seconds in, I'm already pausing. I'm sorry, okay? But you know how it is here. You know how I've always talked about fucking corporate Memphis, like a type of speech pattern that I call corporate Memphis speak, that people on TikTok use all the time. This is the YouTuber version of that. This is like a very specific type of way that YouTubers talk, especially when they have like children-facing content. That person who said, now you're overcompensating and reacting too hard, you're literally a fucking psycho if you think this is new.
Message for you guys. We're gonna light up the candles. This helps the spirits get
That's right, guys.
We're trying to contact XXX Tentacion.
Bro, I'm sad too, bro. If you didn't feel like Attica did, you don't got depression, my dude.
Not gonna lie, there's some fire content I wanted to share with you in chat, but now instead I emailed the creator to ask if they'd be okay with someone reacting to their video on Twitch. No name drop, by the way, just being safe. Nobody wants any more shit ruining the stream.
In today's climate, one must look no further than YouTube to find some of the most wretched yet prominent manipulators of the past decade. In terms of YouTubers themselves, it's often the ones blinded by ego and self-importance that wield the most influence. And as we've all seen in the past, a desire for power can easily cloud judgment and skew morals, as many select personalities feel an intense desire to deceive their audience on their climb up the social ladder. This type of fervent crowd manipulation is nothing new, and can unfortunately be used to control the behavior and emotions of one's audience. Whether it's to manufacture feelings or to turn a profit, it's up to us to uncover the tactics used by these cretins as to not fall for them in the future. With one of the more infamous online manipulators going by the name of ImJayStation.
The video that we're watching is called The Sinister Tale of ImJayStation by friend of the show, Aubrey, aka Jay Aubrey.
Not. You know what, Jay? I think you're reading the wrong textbooks. You should probably go read the Bible.
I've read the Bible, Aiko.
Oh, really? And what does the Bible say? People want power? Jesus wanted power? Is that what it says in the Bible? Tell me that. Screenshot that to me and then show it to me.
Aiko, he has almost the whole entire world still repping his name. Okay?
Okay, but it doesn't mean that he...
Aiko, that's exactly the same way they're trying to take out Jesus.
Bro, what the fuck is screenshot the Bible, dude? She said, why don't you screenshot the Bible? What is am I old? Am I too old? What's going on? I mean, this JayStation motherfucker is probably like my age or if not older, so. JayStation age, let's see. Oh, he's older than me. Oh, Jesus, dude. People that are like 31 that make content for like fucking 12-year-olds is strange.
Trying to take out me. Okay, I'm like one of those dudes. If they wrote the Bible back then, they'd put me in it, man. I'm not even lying.
That you would be in the Bible?
I will definitely be in the Bible, Aiko.
But what have you done for people?
I'm entertaining them.
New developments tonight in the viral video prank known as the 24-hour challenge.
The man at the center of it says he's getting rich. The police, watching his online antics, say he's getting charged. In his latest challenge, JayStation, as he calls himself, claims to break into a house and spend the night there with a friend. While police believe this video is a hoax, his actions elsewhere are not.
If I get caught, he's not gonna call the police, all right? So.
He's getting a lot of attention again online.
I don't think that chatter was farming, but Nerd City might fucking despise me, so I saw some people that he runs with. I'm not interested. Like, you know, unless there's further clarification on whether or not he's like it's okay for me to react to their content, I'm not going to do that. There's no reason to risk it.
Well, that he is. You know, he spent the night in the Bay, at TD Place, even a bowling alley. His antics are frustrating police, but making him money.
He posted shit 3 days ago about you parking in a handicapped parking spot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the... Yeah, I mean, Anyway, that's like, I think Fox News hates you too. Yeah, except Fox News is not going to fucking make a big stink about me reacting to their content. Whereas right now it's hot. Right now it's hot to just be like, dude, I'm a fucking content creator and I hate when Hasan watches my shit. So right now there is, you know, it doesn't matter. Even if I'm like literally dissecting it piece by piece, the kind of content they're making, dissecting it piece by piece, they'll make an argument that it's not fair use.
They wouldn't agree to an interview, but over the phone told me I was going to stop doing them, but I'm getting payments. I've gotten rich off this.
What's poppin', guys? Today I'm with my buddy Mo. We doing your dares today. We up in here at Walmart. It's gonna be lit. It's gonna be lit. We're gonna get it today. We're gonna get it today.
JayStation is a Canadian.
Bro, this homie literally looks like a fucking gas station Lucy, dude. Remember what I said about Machine Gun Kelly being like a Ohio gas station guy that hangs outside of the gas station to like hang out with like 14-year-olds, you know what I'm saying? Even though he's like way out of high school. Like he's like white Fousey tube, okay? He literally he has the energy of a dude that he has the energy of a region-locked Monster energy beverage that is only sold at specific Ohio gas stations.
Canadian creator who has dominated the YouTube clickbait game for quite some time, tapping into the crucial child demographic needed to gain the nearly 5.5 million subscriber fan base he so agonizingly gloats.
If you touch me, don't touch me.
Actually, you could be under arrest if you don't leave right.
Getting himself involved with the police on a regular basis and cashing in on ill-famed challenges that notoriously struck the platform in late 2016. It's true that for the past 3 years, JayStation has consistently delivered some of the most high-quality, professional content you or I could ever imagine.
What's good? What's poppin'? Today I'm gonna be asking a bunch of random strangers if they've ever tried being gay.
Hey, sir.
Yes.
How you doing?
Good.
I really don't normally do this, but you're extremely handsome. I'll just quick question. You ever tried being gay? Never tried being gay?
No.
Do you know if you're gay then?
Yeah, I know that I'm not.
You know you're not gay? But you never tried it.
If you haven't tried it, I want to show you, and maybe, you know, you like it.
JayStation, more like...
Wait, why is that? Is he about to say gay station?
more like... Never mind. This little trend of all caps in your face best poop dollar prank ever clickbait propelled Jay into much desired notoriety. For better or for worse, Jay was able to get a lot of attention for the prank calling prostitutes, prank call type videos he would make. Because although they may have been a little contemptible in some eyes, they were still racking up clicks, at least for a channel his size. And really, it didn't take our friend long to find a perfectly suitable audience impressionable enough to take advantage of. See, with the rise of the 24-hour challenge came smooth sailing for our buddy Jay. $800,000 views, 1 million views, 4 million views, 5 million views. It was apparent to not only Jay that he had stumbled upon a gold mine. By clickbaiting the fuck out of his content, Jay was able to get the views he always desired. And with views came money. Lots of it, too.
Made like $2 million, bro. Multi-millionaire. I'm smarter than hell, bro.
With an audience heavily dominated by children, Jay quickly realized the massive influence he possessed, along with the abundant potential that came as a side effect of having such a gullible and naive fan base. That is until lovely Susan brought the hammer down.
The amount of money that I'm missing
right now is humongous, all right, guys? I just can't make videos. I just can't do it. And you guys need to let YouTube know if that pisses you off. Because it pisses me off, guys. That week suspension, it hurt me, man. Financially, that friggin' hurt me, man. I quit my job. I'm getting fined. YouTube won't let me monetize anything. I don't even know what's going on. It's like a whole conspiracy to like shut Jay down. Why, man?
Yo, this YouTuber has great music taste. I think I'll go watch his videos now. Pog, thank you, Hasan. If you didn't react to this, I wouldn't have found this guy. Hustle. Good one. Yeah, keep those up, boys.
Why?
Some more dope.
Towards the end of 2016, JayStation's 400k sub channel fell victim to some false flagging, as he calls it, which resulted in rampant demonetization that both hindered his uploads and crippled his stream of income. Because, I guess uploading footage of yourself committing a crime to YouTube is a bad idea. But after just quitting his job to pursue YouTube full-time, Jay was forced to find his way around this little financial roadblock. So what did he do? Made a completely new channel that he's still active on today, fully functioning and fully monetized. If there's a will, there's a way.
Dude, I love that. It's like the Keemstar method is just like, oh yeah, did you ban me permanently multiple times off the fucking platform? Guess what? Here's another loophole where you can't do that, okay?
Guys, we just made 100,000 subscribers on this new channel in under a day. So I just want to tell you guys, thank you for all the support on this. You guys really got me. Like, I was afraid if I got 0 subscribers, that'd be it. And you guys really showed support. I just want to remind you guys that only 5 of the 34, 35 videos that I posted on my main channel were the only videos that the police were able to charge me on something.
What a fucking take, bro. Bro, I love this, dude. Anyone that says this that's just an awesome sequence of words to string together, dude. Look.
Only 5 of the 34, 35 videos that I posted on my main channel were the only videos that the police were able to charge me on something.
What a fucking take, dude. I love, okay, this guy's awesome. Guys, it's fine. Like, only 5 of the 35 videos got me charged.
Yeah, one thing I've learned from this fucker is you can't trust him as far as you can throw him. Everything he says should be questioned, seeing as he does manipulate children for a living. But according to the first video on his current channel, it was either the media or the police that contacted YouTube and flagged the 35 videos he had made, when he was only charged on 5 of them. Which, it's still pretty significant.
You mean the world?
Dog, most of my shit's not even illegal, you know what I mean? Like, 1/7. Dog, only 1/7 of my content is illegal stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're good, boys. We beat the case.
Guys, I'm gonna use all of my money to make the best YouTube videos, to make the most entertaining stuff for you guys. I'm gonna continue to do it because I love it. I love the support that you've given me. You guys have definitely shown me that you are here for me, and that means I'm forever here for you guys.
Though these minute trespassing charges would not deter our man from achieving his dream on his new channel.
Motherfucking nanny state, brother, telling me I can't educate. Nanny state coming for me, telling me I can't make content that urges my followers to go and break into places.
3 a.m. The most unholy hour to make a video. At least in the eyes of many hypebeast clickbait channels from 2017, JayStation being one of them.
What's poppin', guys? Back with another 3 a.m. challenge. I'm with my boy ImJayStation. This is a demonic, satanic ritual, guys. This one involves summoning the devil. This is very dangerous. Do not try this at home.
So this guy basically takes like the exact same shit that you see on TikTok of those like fake Wendigos. Oh, like I was looking for mushrooms in the fucking... I was looking for mushrooms and then, oh my God, what is that sound? It's a Wendigo! Like, run away! Oh, like he just does that, but he puts himself in the video. I guess he started it almost. I mean, he didn't start like the fake scary videos, but...
3 a.m. challenge is probably one of the lowest forms of entertainment to ever ravage the platform. Calling my deceased grandfather at 3 a.m., calling my wife's boyfriend at 3 a.m., calling Black Santa at 3 a.m. Yeah.
What? Wait.
Wife's boyfriend at 3 a.m., calling...
I got Dookie, DM me.
What? Bro, what is going on? Is this like performance art? Are you fucking serious? Don't fucking say his name. Now he knows. Now it knows where you are.
Black Santa at 3 a.m. Yeah, that last one was real, actually.
Whoa, what the hell? It's all smoky. What the hell? I see someone. Whoa, whoa. Ho, 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 nigga.
It's shit, okay? It's really, really shit. But not to children. Kids love these videos like you wouldn't believe.
The Black Santa video is everything you think it is? Dude, what the fuck? The Black Santa shit is straight up racist. I kind of want to watch the OG content. Is it still available? I was never particularly interested in politics. I found you over Ethan and stayed because of the React meta. The amount of channels I found through you, which I'm now watching regularly when they upload, is huge. Dude, 2014 to like 26. I mean, well, like up to 2016. Okay, up to 2016, there were so many like channels, like the guy who fucking drank his own piss. What is it, Joey Salad? Like, they would just straight up do like insanely racist videos and then be like, it's a prank. You know what I mean? Like, they were just like, didn't Joey Salad do like a leaving a car in the hood prank? And it's like totally just fucking fake. Like, he would just hire people to go and like fuck the car up and then be like, look at these violent black people. That's crazy. Like, just so obviously the way, I mean, so obviously just like making reactionary shit.
Simply because it piques their interest. It's framed as this edgy, taboo content your mom wouldn't let you watch.
Stepping on Jordans in the hood was a banger. Leaving a MAGA car in the hood.
Kid, that shit is gnarly, man. I remember binging those totally real ghost sighting videos as a kid, thinking it was just the coolest thing in the world. Hell, I'd probably be watching JayStation too if I were 9.
Wait, what is this? Do not call Black Santa on FaceTime at 3 a.m. Calling Santa Claus on FaceTime actually work. Wait, JNation 2. Hey guy, hope you like. Make sure you subscribe for more videos like this.
Of Santa Claus at 3 a.m. and he came to our house, guys. It was crazy. Santa is evil at 3 a.m. guys. But I was at the mall yesterday and I actually saw a Black Santa, guys. I didn't even know Black Santa existed. So I was
New sub badge white peepo happy.
I'm 100% in favor of gulagging people that speak like this. Like, I think 100% work camp for this guy, straight up. You know what I mean? Like, he needs to, like, take out every fucking non-violent offender in prison and make this guy build license plates. Like, why is a dude who's, like, addicted to drugs in prison for no fucking reason when this guy should be in prison? You know what I mean? Guys, you won't believe it, guys. Straight up. Gulag in the hood. Exactly. Guys, this this Twitch streamer sent me to Siberia for a work camp, guys.
I was gonna tell my boy Stromedy and Jay Hills about
Whoa, like, why is he talking like that? What's up with people like this? Why are they like this? He's making racist content for people who still believe Santa exists. Yeah, exactly. He's like found a very niche demographic of racist 9-year-olds, dude. He's like, guys, if you're not racist, don't watch this video. But if you're racist and you're 9, you know, put a poggers in the chat, hit that like button, make sure you subscribe and hit the bell.
for Christmas in the comments section. I'm sure Santa Claus is actually gonna watch this video. So with all that being said, guys, let's get it. White one goes to the white kids or what?
That could possibly make sense.
Like, that's the only thing I could think.
Is there like a Chinese Santa for the Asian people, or
I don't even know.
the entire continent of Asia, okay, billions of people, they all get Chinese Santa.
Oh, what do you think, bro? Is there just a black Santa and a white one, or is there a Chinese one too?
Well, I think the black Santa does go to the black people, and like Like you said, bro, the white one goes to the white people.
Guys, I don't even
like dwarfs and stuff. Is there a dwarf Santa for dwarfs?
Maybe there's a black dwarf.
Oh,
like on that movie, Bad Santa.
Yeah, like Hobbit style.
Yeah, dude. I mean, guys, how crazy would it be if don't know if he's actually real or not?
Yeah, you gotta make sure you gotta verify to see if he's actually, you know, even willing to FaceTime me. He could be busy, right? He's Santa.
Yeah, he's probably
gonna
preparing
have time for just us, right?
That's right,
Yeah,
and we're white, like
exactly. Like maybe we will call him and he'll refer us to the white Santa line.
Yeah, maybe. All right, guys. So I'm texting him the first message. What should I say, bro? Like I should just be like.
Well, first we want to see if he's actually there. So I would say like, Black Santa, are you there?
Oh, okay. Okay. Right now, guys, I'm gonna say Black Santa, are you there? All right, perfect, guys. Hopefully he answers. Oh my God, I just sent him the message. What the hell, guys? Okay, Black Santa.
Why, dude, my favorite type of like, okay, this is fucking awesome. Cause like he's reacting to what he's doing while he's doing it. It's like, bro, you're basically describing how your brain works. Like it's not a separate entity. He's like, guys, I did it, guys. Oh my God, guys. It's like, yeah, we know. We're like, who are you communicating this to? Like you're blind watchers or something? Like what the fuck's going on? He's like, yeah, guys. Oh my God, guys. I'm doing it, guys. I'm doing it. I'm actually narrating the thing that I'm doing for you. It's very weird.
Are you there? I'm freaking scared, dude. Like seriously. Whoa. Guys, it's like having problems. It's not even loading. It's not loading. Maybe this is a bad number, guys, but why would it actually have his face on there, guys? Whoa. Guys, it just says it's delivered. Look at that. Oh my God, bro. It says it's freaking delivered.
You think he's gonna respond?
I don't know. I'm freaking out right now. Yo, Santa, are you there? Oh my God, guys. Whoa. Yo, he's typing. Guys, he's typing. He's freaking typing, guys. What? Hello? What the hell? He knows my name. I don't know.
Oh my God.
What the hell, guys? Yeah, he must know everything, guys. I'm thinking this is a real Santa. He knows my name, guys.
Well, dude, it makes sense because you know the song. He knows when you are sleeping. He knows when you're awake. Like, he'll obviously know your name.
Yeah. All right, guys. I'm gonna ask him. Santa, how do you know my name? Okay.
Okay, this is Sleeper. I want to see Black Santa. Wait, what? They're just like texting? That the entire video is just him texting someone?
He's typing, guys. He's freaking typing. I'm so freaking nervous,
what?
Guys.
This
Hopefully
is it?
Black Santa is way cooler than the white one. I don't know, guys. The white one last year, he says I was.
In fact, I can see you with Jay Hills and Stromedy right now.
Naughty. But hopefully this year I'm good to go, guys. Oh my God. It says, the white Santa said that all three of you are on the naughty list. Oh my freaking God.
What? How did we get on the naughty?
No, not the naughty list, dude. Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh my God, guys. Santa said he wants fried chicken. He actually swore at me.
He said if we don't have it for him, he's gonna be pissed.
Oh my God. Okay. I'm gonna log in right now, guys, and order KFC. Guys, we're at the KFC website. It's not working. Like, we're trying to order chicken right now, and it's not actually working. He said he's gonna be pissed if we don't have chicken.
Oh my God, dude.
Bro.
I'm sorry. What? What? What is he doing? What? Bro. Okay, dude. I mean, that's fucked up. Like, what's the goal? Is he like literally, his racism is learned behavior, right? So he's actually like, you know, teaching like 9-year-olds to do racism. Like, come on, guys, Black Santa, right? I mean, this is like old school ass racism too. Comedy is when racist. What the fuck?
Like, I think it's because it's 3:30 in the morning, guys. KFC is closed. Santa's gonna come and he's gonna be pissed, but the fireplace is going. He can't come there. I don't even know where he's gonna try to come into our house, guys.
I mean, maybe the front door?
I don't know. I'm freaking out, dude. Like, why won't this work? Oh my God. It's gotta say store hours somewhere. I don't know if they're open at 3 in the morning, bro.
Let me check.
Oh my God. Guys, he said fried chicken. Where'd he go?
He's gone.
Where'd he go? Dude, I know. Dude, what the fuck? Wait, I don't know.
What's wrong? This is just Shane Dawson content from 2009. I mean, I'm not interested in that either.
He's on the roof or he's upstairs. Oh my God. Bro, What the hell? He like disappeared and now he's on the roof or something?
Because dude, Santa's like magical. He can like teleport.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, what do we do now? What do we do?
I don't know. He's in the house. He's gonna be pissed. We don't have fried chicken. He said get him fried chicken. Oh my god. Oh, should we go up?
I think so, yeah. Let's go.
Wait, stop. Wait, hold on. Chatter caught something very interesting here. You know, when he was doing the racism.
BB Love.
We don't have no chicken.
Dude, it is closed.
It is closed.
What are we gonna do?
I don't know.
He said he's gonna be pissed.
Oh my god, I'm freaking out, dude.
Oh, wait, you can't tell from here. Wait, hold on. What about when he first pulls over? Someone said that it says 7 p.m. on his computer when he first pulls up the KFC. When he first pulls up the KFC website for his on his fucking laptop, it says it's like
It's ringing.
it says 3:33 on his phone. Wait, what the fuck?
Thanks for the year of amazing React content, Tony. Keep up the great
Oh my god! Dude, yo, he just hung up on me! Dude, he says we need to give him fried chicken.
Dude, this is okay. I can't want. Okay, let's just keep going.
And an idiot. Kids don't know better. They're incredibly loyal and will click just about any piece of dog shit you happen to plop out. Which is something Jay already realizes and should probably take into consideration when he pretends to buy literal slaves off the dark web.
Actual slaves that people can buy to do everything for them, guys. Obviously, I do not support slavery at all, guys. So tonight.
Guys, I do not support slavery, okay? Wow, Hasan. You claim to fucking, you know, you want to criticize JayStation, but when Nestle takes advantage of slave labor in the third world, then it's okay. You know, he's better than Nestle.
We are going to buy one of these slaves.
Yeah, I mean, Jay hates slavery so much, he's willing to funnel pools of money into human trafficking so he can have his very own family. An entirely normal thing to put on the internet, wouldn't you say?
Oh my god, guys, this is freaking insane. He's grinning.
Oh, and he's black.
Oh my god, Ahmed, this is insane.
The idea of Jay asking his only black friend to play a slave in his stupid ass YouTube video really does help me sleep at night. Jay's pattern of manipulation far outreaches shallow clickbait meant to fool the most gullible of children, however. You see, Jay is completely deprived of any creative abilities whatsoever. He is a talentless shill in every—
Guys, I don't understand. He said he doesn't like slavery. Like, what's the problem? Like, clearly, he didn't say he likes slavery.
sense of the word. So to make up for it, he's forced to rely on nonsensical stories to gain even a sliver of support from his audience. Which I guess would be fine had it not been for his shameless attempts at passing it off as reality.
This is not a joke for YouTube. I wish it was. But I really felt fear for my life. Let me tell you guys what happened. They come in the house, I was sitting here, they run up on me, they just punch me in the face, they choke me out, push me against this wall, I struggle around, I end up on here, look at this blood all up on here, they're beating the fuck out of me right there.
Wait, for real?
Actually, I went unconscious, tried to escape, I ran over here, there's blood all on my couch.
I guess somehow in the midst of this little struggle, all three guys happened to beat Jay perfectly asymmetrically on the left side of his head, knocking him out unconscious a slew of times, which, you know, totally happens in real fights.
They fucked me up again. Start going unconscious and shit. They're fucking me up here, they're holding a knife on me. Where's the knife? Anyway, they held a knife on me. Here's the knife. They held this shit on me. They said they're gonna kill me. They're gonna kill me. Where's the money? Where's the Rolex?
Of course, the police left all—
Bro, are you a YouTuber if you haven't like organized like a fake home invasion? I feel like all of these vlog contents, all these vlog channels ultimately have to do it. You know what I mean? It's like the what was it, the Ace family or whatever, which, you know. Knife Ispalas, yeah. Y'all think y'all, oh, okay, dude. Well, Sweaty, you're upset when fucking JayStation does a hate crime against white people, like stages a hate crime against white people, but when Jussie Smollett does it, it's a big problem. Or I mean, sorry, when Jussie Smollett did it, it's not a problem. It's kind of fucked up.
All of the evidence behind for Jay to play with. I mean, according to him, this entire vlog was shot after he got back from the hospital, meaning he would have been required to explain what happened in detail.
I'm gonna tell you guys after I roll this clip that I filmed right after I got back from the hospital, guys. I went straight to the fucking police.
I mean, it looks real. It doesn't look like it's fake. So he probably fucking hit on his own face, right? And people shit on Twitch streamers, bro. These motherfuckers are faking crimes. I mean, dude, yeah, look.
Bro, what the fuck am I supposed to do, man?
The cops would have already deemed his house a crime scene before he would be given the chance to film it. But
oh,
hey,
it's makeup? How did he do his eye like that?
I guess the details don't matter when you're monetizing a fake home invasion. Ignore the skeptics and get that bag, King.
I don't want to have to make this video. I don't want this to happen again. I am literally scared of my own house.
Bro, what the fuck? Yo. Fuck, dude. I got my fucking ass beat.
5 months, let's go.
My guess is that he either got involved in a real accident whilst filming another Oscar-winning piece of cinema and just decided to turn it into content, or he's wearing makeup and lied about the entire thing, which again is perfectly in reason for someone who literally lies as a career.
No, it doesn't look like makeup, man. His eye fucking bleeding like that doesn't.
Top floor of a really nice place on a golf course. It's looking nice. Okay, it's looking nice. It's a lot better than the hell that I used to call home.
Hey, remember that time he got arrested at Disney World and threatened the security guards by saying how important and powerful he was? Even though he was filming at security checkpoint and was repeatedly asked to turn cameras off? Good shit. Not as good as his Ouija board videos on dead celebrities, though. If you've already heard of JayStation, chances are it's because of videos like these, where he takes advantage of the passing of a celebrity like Mac Miller or XXXTentacion by making grossly insensitive Ouija board videos capitalizing on their death. I shouldn't even have to explain why this is shameless, grotesque, and utterly irredeemable.
Drug addiction is a serious problem, guys. Something has to change.
Were you sad about Ariana Grande?
I don't know if that's Mac Miller.
Yeah, you have to be fucking kidding me, man. JayStation is all of YouTube's worst traits just balled up into one person.
Oh my god.
What the hell?
What a fucking monster, dude.
What the hell? What was that again?
It's become such a joke in the community that this guy is gonna hop on every recent celebrity death for views because honestly, it's definitely not outside the realm of possibility when you have videos like these.
What's poppin', guys? I just got back from the middle of nowhere in an insane asylum. I checked Twitter right now, and I saw the most horrific news I've ever seen, man. Honestly, guys, and it comes from comments on my YouTube channel telling me, Jay, you better not do the Ouija board on Etika.
In June 2019, immediately after Etika's passing, Jay made the video I think most people at the time were anticipating. Contacting Etika Ouija board challenge. Only it wasn't
Bro, this guy's literally fucking married to Khloe Kardashian now. Just think about that. You know what I mean? Prolific producer, you know, famous drummer, married to Khloe Kardashian, you know, did a photo shoot alongside with Machine Gun Kelly and Megan Fox. Courtney, fuck, not Khloe Kardashian. Also, he just looks a lot like Travis Barker. He just straight up looks like Travis Barker before he got fully tatted up.
a Ouija board challenge at all. It was a shameless attempt to capitalize on Etika's death by riding in on a high horse and morally looking down on the people who clickbait suicide. So, you know, exactly what he's doing.
Hell no, I'm not gonna do the Ouija board on Etika, bruh. If you're not donating to Etika or his family or mental health when you're tweeting about it, or you're making a YouTube video about it, you're doing it for attention, bro. So when you're gonna get mad at me for the Ouija board, you're doing the same shit. It's for attention. Who cares about the ads, bro? You can't.
What? What? Yo, dude, he's saying like contacting Etika is the same? Bro, this dude is... Bro, the demons don't even want this guy when he gets to hell. Yeah.
You think this YouTuber with 4 million subscribers care about $500 from a YouTube video? You don't really care though. You're just doing it for attention, bro. Look, man, I almost died like a week ago, bro.
I don't even think he had a coherent goal for this one either. I think he just wanted to take advantage of Etika's passing in a way that didn't seem so insufferable, only he failed miserably.
Etika really jumped off a bridge, bro. This is not for no YouTube. It wasn't part of his act, bro. It was a real deal, bro. This happens to people. Not only just big YouTubers, it happens to everybody. These YouTubers are doing this, making 5 different videos about being depressed. Bro, I'm sad too, bro. But I'm not about to say I got depression, dude. Because you know what, man? If you didn't feel like Etika did...
Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I feel like he's... I can't believe I'm about to say this, but I feel like he's too stupid to be depressed. Like, I think he's like lacking like cognitive functioning that would allow him to even like feel shame, guilt. His brain is not even pumping any chemicals. You know what I mean? Like there isn't any hormones to begin with for there to be like an imbalance. Like, I think that's what it is. Like, he's like, yeah, bro, I just fucking, by the way, thank God I didn't get the red seatbelts, by the way. You know what I mean? Holy shit, that looks terrible.
You got depression, my dude. You don't got depression. You're doing it for attention. So next time you sad, suck it up, bro.
I can't even give him the benefit
Zoomer
of the...
Twitter about to cancel you? Wait, what? People are going to get mad at me because I said, like, he's too stupid to be depressed? Who's going to get mad at that?
Hope you're having a sweet day. Heart, hungry face.
Out by donating $2,500 to charity because the video is still
Zoomer Twitter be like, actually, no, I'm stupid and I'm depressed. Fuck you.
Monetized with links to his merch right in the fucking description. He's still exploiting suicide despite his callous attempts at raising awareness for mental health. Leave it to ImJayStation, the literal cum stain of YouTube, to speak on behalf of those suffering from depression. Trying to paint yourself as a decent human being while riding the wave of every high-profile death you deem profitable enough. I hope you know I'm being 1000% sincere when I tell you to go fuck yourself.
I'm asking anybody of you, if you're watching me right now, to donate to Etika. I'm gonna put the link in the description. And hell yeah, I put ads on this shit, and it's all going to Etika, bruh. Hashtag no bitch niggas.
But speaking of monetized, this video definitely isn't, which is why we're sponsored by Raycon. I've been using these stylish yet seamlessly discreet earbuds consistently for the past few months, and they still
Thank you for the Raycon sponsor. Go to buyraycon.com/JayAubrey.
Now too.
Video like this ever, but last night we lost Alexia.
On January 26th.
But why does he always have that fucking, he has that mummy thing? Like, what's up with that? Why does he have a crypt that he like takes everywhere with him? And also, he is not good at all. He is not even remotely good at fucking acting. He sleeps in it. Bro, this is worse than the Travis Scott apology, dude. I mean, he's literally a Satanist. Wait, really? I mean, Satanists are just like mostly just cringe libertarians. You know what I mean? They're like debate lord atheists that decided to, I don't know. It's just, they're not like, it's whatever. I don't know how to describe it. Like, Sarcophagussy? Oh no, stop it. Stop it. Stop. What the fuck is going on in this goddamn audience, dude? This is, y'all are wrong. Yeah, welcome to the jungle, XQC refugees. Time to get served a fucking 60-second ad break. That's right, at the top of the hour. There's a 60-second ad break. Ah! Destroyed, I think. I think I got him. I totally forgot to run the ad break earlier, so I'm running it now. If you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do that for $5. You can do that for free with a Twitch Prime. You can do that by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account to get one free subscription. Or you can get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Here's the 1 minute ad break now. All right, let's continue.
2020, Jay found himself embroiled in criticism after publicly admitting to faking his girlfriend's death and attempting to contact her from beyond the grave, lazily conducting a seance for views and money.
You guys know my girlfriend Alexia just passed away in a tragic accident, guys.
JayStation isn't the brightest crayon in the box, so the stunt itself was hardly convincing to anyone with a half-functioning brainstem. But that didn't stop him from exploiting the emotions of naive fans in an attempt to promote his garbage second channel dream team that he shared with his girlfriend Alexia. Their conjoined channel featured videos the two had made together, vlogs, challenges, I don't even really know, seeing that the entire channel has since been completely wiped. But regardless, this little prank probably would have gone a little smoother if Jay's relationship hadn't been crumbling behind the scenes, as the couple would insinuate over the course of about 5 or 6 separate videos. I don't even know at this point, I've lost count. But before we go too deep, let's take it from the top.
Last night around 11 p.m., I got a call from her parents. Last night, we lost Alexia.
Why did he think this was acceptable? Thank you, Allard. Allard is not there. Is not here. Thank you for the 5 get the subs.
To a drunk driver, guys.
Now, why he had to make it a drunk driving accident, I have no idea. Maybe just because it sounds more real, though going for...
Except that's like easily traceable. If he just like fucking said she like passed away from, I don't know, an aneurysm or something. Like she got myocarditis from the fucking vaccine. This is before the vaccines though. Oh, I wonder if he's done vaccine videos. Does this guy still make videos?
Something that could hit rather close to home for some viewers, it doesn't seem like the morally superior route to me. I think it's pretty clear at this point where Jay's terrible intention.
Yo, dark side Viper be like, this guy actually made original content and he's definitely better than you. Dark side Viper be like, dude, he made fucking original content. You didn't, mate. You reacted to it. You're worse than he is. You're fucking worse than he is, mate.
Lie. He pretty much just pretends to cry for the duration of the video, wiping tears from his eyebrows before uploading a second video only a day later, visiting the supposed memorial site for Alexia. Now, this video is just stupid, because at this point, he's still trying to pass the incident off as real. You'd think he'd be smarter than to reveal the location of the accident, which would allow room for internet detectives like Critical and some ordinary gamer to swoop in and disprove whatever idiotic claim he
saying my last goodbye to my girlfriend. My girlfriend died. Rest in paradise. He has threatened to murder critics and is known to be a big harasser. I wouldn't kick that hornet's nest if I was in your shoes. What's he gonna fucking do? I don't understand. Like, dude, do you know how many fucking Nazis want to kill me? Like, are you aware? Do you know how many people want to kill me in general on the internet? Like, straight up. Some of which who actually have at least like a closer relationship to people who could technically do it. He's Canadian, bro. What's he gonna do? Apologize me to death? Like, is that what he's gonna do? Motherfucker's built like XQC. Looks like Travis Barker. What's he gonna do? Plus, if he kills me, he can make a YouTube video about it. Like, you guys, I murdered HasanAbi, you guys. And then he can make another video and be like, we're connecting to HasanAbi through the Ouija board, you guys. Yeah, he's going to do a land acknowledgement after he kills me. You guys, I killed HasanAbi on stolen land from the First Nations.
he's trying to make, but this is the guy who plastered mud to the bottom of his shoe and started stamping it around the room to construct a crudely planned home invasion, so I guess I'm expecting too much.
Oh my god, she must have crashed into the sign.
You're the boyfriend. You would know every detail of the accident if it ever happened. You're not even trying.
Look at this, she loved animals.
But we still didn't have confirmation that any of this was fake. Maybe she did die, and maybe he really is this insensitive. God knows it hasn't stopped him before. But the fact that all of this did turn out to be orchestrated for
you guys, we're currently watching the Sinister Tale of ImJayStation by Jay Aubrey, friend of the show, Jay Aubrey, aka Jay Aubrey. Okay. I'm gonna go pee real quick, but you know, the video will keep playing while I do that. I hope that to all my haters, you know, the bodily function that I have to complete. I know that you're like, well, you're an Amazon employee, like you should be peeing in a bottle, but like I'm gonna pee in the bathroom instead, you guys. Okay, just letting you guys know. I know the Twitter users, you know, this is put this in the compilation, I guess, of me stepping outside or getting up while the video is playing. I'm just playing, you guys. This is the 1 minute and 20-second piss challenge. It's happening right now.
It almost makes it even worse, in my opinion.
A ton of you guys actually been commenting on my videos to talk to her on the Ouija board, guys. A lot of you guys just want to hear one last thing from her, guys. So do I. What? What is it?
Bro,
What?
is that a kiss?
No.
Bro, I swear on my life you have a kiss
What
on your
is-
cheek right now.
No.
I swear on my life, Jay. I'm not even tripping. Come check in the mirror right now.
Jay ended up taking the 3 videos down, not because he wanted to, not because he realized the intense gravity of what he was peddling to children, but because he had to. Or else Alexia's parents were going to the news and telling everyone that their daughter was alive and well, and that this slimeball was merely capitalizing off the idea that she had been murdered by a drunk driver.
She woke up at around 8 a.m. when I just posted the video, and she said she just got off the phone with her dad, and her dad's yelling at her. He wants me to say to the world that it was just a prank. Alexia's not really dead. Or he was gonna go to the news and tell everybody that Alexia wasn't dead.
There also appeared to be a warrant for his arrest, so, you know, you could say his hands were a little tied.
I expected all this to stay on YouTube. Alexia was never dead at all.
Now, this was the point where he admitted that he and Alexia were not together anymore. And being the woman who had been there for him to help make just about every video for the past 5 months, that was a pretty big deal. The story, though, it does get a little hard to follow, so please just try and stick with me here. After Alexia filed the assault claim against her boyfriend, she fled to Ottawa with her mother and uncle in an attempt to get as far away as possible from Jay. He retaliated that night with a video that I guess was meant to expose Alexia. Wasn't really defending himself in any way, wasn't really owning up to any of his mistakes, but rather saying everything he could to try and smear Alexia up, down, and center.
By the way, guys, like she was down to make these videos with me. Like she was nervous. Well, I told her it didn't matter. I go onto my laptop, she deleted videos that we recorded together on my laptop. She did all that when I was sleeping. I was just kissing this girl. I woke up. She said she would be there. She's gone. I delete the videos. Then she go into the police and tell her I assaulted her with a weapon and now I have warrants on my arrest. I try to help her build a career for herself, make hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions of dollars. Why did I deserve this? Why did I deserve this?
I don't care what kind of idiotic...
My favorite type of person is also like the one that is perpetually a fucking victim. You know what I mean? He's just like... He's like... He did tweet about the vaccine, by the way. Wait, really? He deleted in a matter of seconds, managed to screenshot a few months ago. He's disgusting. Unvaccinated or the new... What? I mean, let's be real. Is that surprising? People will literally look to this and say, this is exactly like what you said to Nicki Minaj, by the way. Straight up.
Excuses you have for us, Jay. This video is pathetic, and you're pathetic. It really shouldn't even be necessary to come clean about something like this, but because your audience already has a tough enough time telling truth from reality, I guess you were kind of backed into a corner. Though turning your
Bro, I'm not gonna fucking stop and tell you what the name of this video is every single time someone asks in the chat, okay? I talked about it already. It's called The Sinister Tale of ImJayStation. I'm doing it right now. Don't be fucking annoying every single time.
Hands against Alexia didn't really work out, seeing as she was quick to fire back with her own video taking aim at Jay.
Are really confused as to what's going on right now between me and Jay. So I was in Ottawa at one point, I think for my grandma's funeral, and then I came back, and then Jay tells me that him and Ahmed had this idea, and immediately I was super uncomfortable. I did not think it was okay, especially since lots of you guys are younger. I didn't help him with these videos because I was okay with the stunt, or because I wanted these videos to go out. I only helped him out of fear.
Of course, it should be duly noted that Jay initially downloaded and re-uploaded her own video to their joint channel Dream Team, where he then proceeded to claim her video and steal all of the ad revenue. Still
Oh my
her out to be
God.
the bad guy, of course, when he struck back with another Alexia exposed.
He's
video.
fucking
This time
insane.
she has devil horns, so you know she's bad.
I don't really appreciate you talking shit about me to my fans after I try to help you succeed.
Except young kids who are delusional. If it wasn't for my fans, she wouldn't have any subscribers at all, and she completely disrespects my fans. She calls them delusional, stupid, everything.
I mean, is she wrong or?
Alexia is literally trying to ruin my life right now, guys. Imagine waking up in the morning and your girlfriend is just gone. She breaks up with you, not only with—
I'm so happy that I just don't know, like, any of this side of YouTube. Like, I guess I was like, I was duking it out with like half of you motherfuckers probably in the chat right now when you were like Sargon of Akkad fans at this stage of YouTube. I was like in the fucking content trenches, like making videos about Black Lives Matter and stuff like that. With half the chat engaging, half the chat who loves me now, unironically doing like mass downvoting campaigns led by some of their favorite fucking weirdo alt-right neckbeard commentators.
without even telling you, but without even texting you about it.
Oh yeah, you mean like the time you made a video about her dying and didn't tell her or her family until you absolutely had to? If anything, this video just incriminates him more. He confirms that he hasn't been paying Alexia to help him with videos, despite shoveling money to this meatball for doing the exact same job. According to Alexia, she even helped him with some of the editing, so the tired justification of...
Like, if I had a successful restaurant business and then I get a girlfriend, I'm not gonna give them 50% of the restaurant's money it makes. She's just supposed to be my girlfriend. A girlfriend is supposed to help her boyfriend succeed and want them to do well.
It just boils down to a lame attempt at an excuse, doesn't it?
I have this one fan that's been my fan for like ever. Her name is JAngel on Instagram. She was actually jealous of me talking to this girl. I said, why are you jealous of a 14-year-old girl who's been my fan for the last 3 years?
What? So you're talking to... Wait, what? That's a self-report. Jail. Jail. Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Arrest this man. Officers right here. We got him, boys. Oh my fucking God, dude. Are you kidding me? 14-year-old for 3 years? 11? So you're talking to 11-year-old girls on the internet? Homie, what is this? What is this, bro? You can't be looking like this and talking to 11-year-olds. Dude, you can't look the part of a pedophile and then definitely do pedophilia, okay? Like, you should be extra careful if you look that way to never be around people under the age. Like, if you have a child, you should not be around them at that stage because it's like someone's gonna think you're a pedo. Meanwhile, this dude is literally talking to fucking 11-year-olds on the internet, bro.
Years. All of her pictures on her Instagram are of me. She's a real fan of me. She likes me a lot. And I appreciate my fans. I don't think it's right for this girl to tell me to unfollow my fans.
Wow, here's a thought. Maybe she didn't want you talking to a literal child? Because you did fly out to Texas in 2017 to meet a fan a decade younger than you. You let her stay in your hotel even though she was forced to stay up the whole night in fear of what you might do to her while she was asleep.
Originally, I had met him through, like I mentioned, Scrubs on Ahmed, And basically we like I was fans of them with their collabing videos and all the videos they did about like jokes and stuff.
Yo,
I was confused.
dude.
I was like, you're really gonna come and see me? He's like, yeah, like we bonded over text, like you're my friend. And I'm like, oh, I guess I was just really,
Bro, this dude took parasocial relationships to his maximum level, dude. How was he not in jail? I just don't understand. Am I draconian? Like maybe on YouTubers I am. I'm like, if you're fucking annoying, jail. Meanwhile, I'm over here talking about rehabilitation, not incarceration.
really starstruck. The 3 videos we did were in like a 2-day span. So I did spend the night that one night.
Speaking of fucking content creators and pedophilia, I don't know if you guys heard of this, but isn't there like one of those TikTok kids? He's in trouble right now too. I saw my friend, I hate to say this, but one of my friends sent me a drama alert DM, and I cannot believe I'm fucking saying this. Taylor Holder, is that what his name is? Yeah, Taylor Holder. Yo, what's up with TikTokers, bro? You can't just like not fuck like underage girls. What's going on? It's just wild, like a wild fucking situation. You made the parasocial Andy uncomfortable? Yeah, I mean, literally. Wait, hold on. Let me look at this up. Is this for real? Because, like, because you know, TikTok just, I mean, not TikTok. Keemstar does have a tendency to just fucking lie and shit. Oh, he has not been arrested. It's debunked. A fake LA County record flooded the internet. Oh man, I just got false rumor Taylor Holder was not arrested spreads through social media.
Old enough for JayStation.
Rumors are on Taylor arrested after Keemstar shared a new drama alert video. He got arrested. Taylor Holder tells me everything. Jake Paul declines KSI Mr. Beast versus PewDiePie. At the same time, social media user who goes by Charlie Forever shared screenshots of fake LA County records. People who have unfollowed Taylor Holder, as reported by Dexerto, influencers such as Lauren Gray, Bryce Hall, and Daisy Keach are among the ones who unfollowed him on social media. Along with them, dude, all of this stuff. Bro, this just sounds fake. Okay, these names sound so fake. What is a Lauren Gray, Bryce Hall, Daisy Keach, Charlie Jordan, who dated Taylor, has also jumped on this bandwagon due to this. Many suspected there was an ongoing TikTok drama that people had not been talking about openly. While fans were left with many questions in their mind due to the recent unfollowing, Taylor decided to come on the BFF's podcast, share a few words. He did not emphasize all the real drama. However, he said, "We know how the internet works. Cancel culture is a thing. Everyone gossips. Everyone talks." Lauren Gray is almost as big as Charlie D'Amelio. You just got Keemstarred. Yeah. Your name is Hasan Piker, lol. I know my name is weird, man. I mean, it's normal for Turkey, but it's like super weird for America. But it's just, these aren't normal American names either. It just sounds made up. Bryce Hall wants to fight Ethan like Keem. Wait, Bryce Hall wants to fight Ethan Klein? Wait, why? What the fuck? Yo, stay away from... Hey, listen, motherfucker. You stay away from Ethan Klein. You know, you hear me? What is this? What is this cockatoo-looking hair motherfucker trying to fight my boy, dude? Hey! Stay in your fucking lane, all right? You stay the fuck away from Ethan Klein. You hear me? Wait, for real, though? Why is he trying to fight Ethan Klein? Dude, anyone that says they want to fight Ethan Klein, like, what are you doing? I feel like Ethan would body him. Look for the boxing match producer. Haha, someone sent it to him.
Leave my boy Ethan alone.
Fucking leave him alone, dude. What did Buddha say? Bro, God, you're so sexy. Shut the fuck up, Buddha. Bruda, are we ever going to have a normal conversation on Twitter, motherfucker? Like, you literally just say, yo, I say, yo back. You say, yo, I say, yo back. That's it. For like the past 4 days, he says, yo, I say, yo back. And that's it. Taylor Holder's involved in some sexual assault accusations currently and sent cease and desist letters to all his ex-girlfriends. But the Taylor Holder that was arrested was a girl from Texas. Def Noodles looked it up. Nice. Bro, Lauren Gray wants to fight you, bro. Who the fuck is Lauren Gray? What the fuck? Who? Lauren Gray. Wait, that's a woman. But not even just a girl. Yo, Hasan, Charlie Jordan wants to shut up. Why she look like that? I don't know, bro. All right, let's continue.
Like I told you, nothing happened. He slept on the couch, but I made sure to stay up all night because I was paranoid. I wasn't sure what he was going to do. It was 2017, so yeah, I was 17.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like a pretty innocuous relationship to me, man.
It really does feel like my new home. I just really don't want to leave Texas now.
Stay.
Yeah, I want to stay, but maybe I'll come back. I don't know.
Yeah, come back and move in, and then like you could just kind of like chill with me like 24/7.
Yeah.
Like look at this, I'm with him.
Yeah, like what? Kayla, I'll be back.
Oh my god.
I'll be back.
Oh my God.
When will you come back to me?
She don't want me to leave. I don't want to leave. I'm gonna go back to my hotel later. I'm gonna be so sad because I live like so far away. Like
So far, it's too far.
Yo, HasanAbi Biscuit Oliva wants to fight you? Never. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. Listen, that's Unchained Biscuit Oliva. No shot. No shot. He fucking one-tapped me, dude. Are you kidding me? He's in Arizona State Penitentiary.
too far away, guys.
I'll move to Canada for you.
Are you gonna move?
I can try.
Yo, your boyfriend's gonna watch this shit.
I don't give a f.
She really likes me, so.
He's my man.
Good thing that's a completely normal and fine thing for a YouTuber like yourself to say to a 17-year-old fan, right? Forget the fact that Jay consistently surrounds himself with people younger than him, likely because
Yo, I heard Mike Majilka from Logan Paul podcast wants to fight you. What the fuck?
easier to manipulate.
What the fuck is that?
In his own words, he hasn't done anything wrong.
A couple days ago about Alexia, I did nothing disrespectful to her at all. There is a lot of things that she has done that is super bad that I didn't bring up because I don't think it's right to bring up private stuff in front of thousands and thousands of people.
I like how he isn't even trying to make himself look like a quote-unquote good person because he knows he isn't one, which is why he resorts to ripping into Alexia as much as he possibly can.
How could I be with a girl who tries to actually put fake charges on me? I have actual arrest warrant for my arrest for something I didn't do with a max penalty of 10 years in prison. She doesn't want me to do YouTube at all.
Neither do we. So you can try and make it seem like she's ruining your life or whatever, but at the end of the day, JayStation, you have caused far more turmoil in Alexia's life than she has yours. And to make matters worse, she isn't the only one.
What would you do if I paid your ex-boyfriend 10 G's to come and expose me with you, or expose you with me?
Go ahead and do it.
Over the course of this entire debacle, skeptics have begged a few
Chat's fucking around, but Braden Steinholder from the Buzz Hype House actually wants to... Dude, oh, come on, dude. What the fuck? Braden? Wait, his name is actually Braden? You're making this up, right? That's not a real thing, right? Oh, you made that up. You fucking piece of shit. Why? Why would you do that? I mean, why is that a thing that you do? You know, why are you the way you are?
So, there's still parts of this story that don't add up. The fact that both the Ottawa and Toronto police departments denied there being
It's pretty sad that I did think that there was such a thing as Buzz Hype House, and there's a Braden Steinholder
for Jay's arrest, despite Jay and Alexia both claiming otherwise. The notion has been thrown around that perhaps Jay and Alexia planned this entire fallout for views, just so they could promote each other's brands. But given the information that we have at the time of me recording this, I don't think that's the case. Partly because I don't think either of them are smart enough to concoct something this complicated on their own.
This Jay Aubrey guy knows how to make some good fucking background music, you know? Knows how to put some good music in the background.
Arrested and charged with assault, which we'll get into in a second. But even if he were devious enough to manufacture views and outrage at this level, the parallels between Alexia's claims and the claims of another one of his ex-girlfriends, Aiko, are just too striking to write off.
He made assumptions saying that
I don't know, just everything to him meant cheating. I wasn't allowed to see my family. I wasn't allowed to come back to Toronto.
He actually told me that I could live with him in Toronto if I wanted to. My dad is really sick right now, so the thought of being decently far away from him made me really nervous. But I was like, okay, it's fine. It's only a 4-hour train or a 4-hour drive or like an hour plane.
Am I allowed to come home weekly, at least on the weekends, to come see my family? He said, no, that seems like you're cheating.
And because Jay has no friends, he wanted me to have no friends. He deleted all my contacts in my phone, wouldn't even allow me to talk to my very best friend since I was a child. He didn't like it when I would talk to my family and never even let me go home to see my family.
I'm sorry that you don't understand how much I love my family and how much I'm willing to be there for them.
One of the first warning signs of a manipulative partner in a relationship is when the party in question begins their attempts at isolating you from the rest of your loved ones. This is a pattern that remains consistent in both Alexia and Aiko's stories. Despite some initial trepidation, Jay eventually convinced Alexia to move cross-country with him, away from her sickly father who was, and still is to my knowledge, in desperate need of a kidney transplant. In the same way that Aiko wasn't allowed to go home to see her family. This gives the abuser more leverage over the entire relationship. Someone who may possess a thirst for power would be quicker to exhibit this type of behavior. And as we've already established, Jay doesn't take kindly to his influence being questioned. Controlling partners tend to come equipped with a slew of paranoid-induced insecurities. The unreasonable fear of their partner cheating on them can only do so much as to fuel these fears and perpetuate the unhealthy behaviors said partner seeks to escape. Jay was always on edge according to both Alexia and Aiko. They were going to cheat on him, that they were going to do something to betray his trust. These worries didn't appear to be grounded in reality either, which is what would lead to more irrational rules set by Jay in the future.
Jay decided to take my phone and look through every single message I had on my text, every single message on my Instagram, on my Twitter. Even though these messages weren't even bad and were from years before I even met Jay, Jay still thought that because of these messages, I was gonna cheat on him. Jay told me that he does not want me to have Instagram, he does not want me to have Facebook, he does not want me to have Snapchat. He wanted to completely erase all of my social media.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Trust is such a vital part of a relationship, and if you can't trust your partner to even own a social media account, I think that says way more about you than your partner. Oh yeah, he also leaked Aiko's number and asked everyone to dislike her video on Twitter.
What the fuck? Dude, this is like... I mean, this guy's just like the absolute fucking worst person. Like, there are so many people like this. Like Keemstar being one of them, you know what I mean? He's just another one of those people. That's just so bad and so relentlessly bad and like almost impossible to fucking stop. And you're just like, bro, just be normal. Just like, please stop doing this weird shit. And he's like, no, I'm not. I will literally never stop. You will never get me to stop. Fuck you. I don't know what the fucking... Like, what do you do about people like this? How do you stop motherfuckers like this?
The former should technically be enough to kick him off Patreon, the latter just being a dick move that he seems to go back on in his Alexia video.
I want to start out by saying I'm sorry to Alexia's family for putting them through any, like, hard times, stress about the death of their daughter.
Good, I guess. People don't realize just how hard it is for someone to simply walk away from an abuser, especially when their worth is being diminished every single day. Maybe they stick around.
Bro, I'm vibing too hard. I'm vibing too hard while he's like talking about serial abuse in a relationship. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Serial abuser basically fucking kidnapping his girlfriend. Fuck, dude, that shit. Okay, domestic violence. It's fucked up.
out of fear, or maybe it's because they've simply grown accustomed to the way things are, which is perhaps even more tragic to consider. But regardless, Jay would have you believe otherwise, that Alexia was on board for all of the videos they worked on, specifically the ones where they faked her death.
She tries to trick you guys into thinking that she wanted nothing to do with her dying, the Ouija board videos, none of that. That is the furthest from the truth. We heard a voice while we were playing with the Ouija board.
Bro, I'm super freaked out by this. Wait, what do you want to ask her this time?
Here's the video of her actually giving me her voice to use in that video.
You just whisper it?
How many titties you packing on that mile-wide chest, Hasan? Too many titties, you know what I'm saying?
I'm not. Sure. Can you whisper it? This is the last thing I have to do.
She was 100% down with these videos.
Yeah, rolling your girlfriend over at 3 in the morning and forcing her to record a line for your nauseatingly stupid video really does prove your point there. But it's not just the mental and emotional manipulation that transcends both of his ex's testimonies, no. It's the physical side that stands out to me the most. According to both Alexia and Aiko, Jay has always had a belligerent side, namely referring to phones, I guess. It's the only weapon his tiny pipe cleaner arms can hold, I imagine.
There's a lot of things that happened behind the scenes that y'all don't know. I was waiting for the police to do something about it because Jay actually went physical on me in Yorkdale Mall. Security cameras caught it.
And that's not even talking about his criminal past and who this person really is. By the way, if any of you guys were expecting him to do a meetup in the US, he's actually banned from traveling to the United States, so you can forget about that. Based on his violent history, I've decided to get a restraining order to protect myself.
Not even counting all the emotional abuse that Jay gave to me throughout our relationship of 5 months, Jay assaulted me on 2 separate occasions. One time he literally threw and whipped an iPhone at my face, and then the second time he grabbed me off the couch and threw me to the ground.
Like, what am I gonna do to you though?
What do you mean? What you did before? Hit me, throw shit at me, or push me and throw shit at me.
But you're already gone. I couldn't hit you or anything if you're gone already.
But he has been known to resort to bursts of violence when he feels threatened, which is why Alexia was able to build the courage to turn his ass into the Toronto police. On February 5th, JayStation was charged with assault with a deadly weapon and subsequently thrown behind bars for what I imagine was a brief period of time, seeing as he still managed to squeeze in a few uploads since then. Better rack up some more dough before that court appearance in March, Jay. You and I both know the grind never stops, and evidently, neither do manipulative habits and abusive cycles, at least according to your last 2 girlfriends.
Are you that fucking psychotic? You're fucking psycho. You are honest to God crazy.
I have been a good person to you, Alexia.
You're a trash human being. Look online. Everyone says shit about you. Everybody hates you, Jay. Everybody hates you.
JayStation is an incurable disease festering on the backside of the beast we call YouTube.
1 like equals 1 prayer for Alexia.
The personification of every negative stereotype that comes to mind when you hear the term YouTuber. Yet his
motherfucker said 1 like equals 1 prayer for Alexia, dude.
Scum-filled traits far surpass his hideous, exploitative content, spilling over into his private relationships and poisoning the lives of anyone who makes the mistake of affiliating with him. The problem is, his success is largely attributed to an audience too young to understand the magnitude of his actions.
Yeah, except he's like teaching them how to be a fucking piece of shit pretty much, which is wild, okay? Like he's literally doing like how-to videos on how to be racist.
The egregious behavior of JayStation goes over the heads of the very people keeping his career alive, which is why the only way to combat his shameless conduct is by spreading the word and getting the message out that ImJayStation is a menace to the platform and all who inhabit it.
Literally every comment was saying to call my dead girlfriend on FaceTime at 3 a.m. So tonight, J Nation, we are calling my dead girlfriend at 3 a.m. guys. I'm really freaking scared to do this.
Apparently she's been found dead in her house today. I've got Caroline's Flack's number off the internet, so I'm going to ring in that number, seeing if it's actually true, seeing if she's dead or alive.
Make sure you watch the whole video, guys, because I'm actually going to try and FaceTime Kobe.
Look at me, of course I'm gay. Come on, Jay. Keep on, keep
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. We kissed ordering gay potion from the dark web at 3 a.m. Bro, this guy is actually peak. Like he's just too ahead of the game. You know what I mean? He's like, he was literally like, he was just, people didn't understand the brilliance, the artistic vision, the integrity that he just, it's brutally homophobic. Yes. Yes. Brutally homophobic is the best possible way to fucking describe what that is. And for those saying like, wait, hold on, like a fucking Ludwig and JayStation did this, I don't know what they did, but it's not this, no matter what it is. The difference between that and like what, you know, Austin and JayStation do and stuff like that is like, you know, non-homophobic people fucking around in a lighthearted way with an actual gay person. JayStation ordered a gay potion at 3 a.m.? I doubt it. Yeah, there's like a totally different, it's just like a totally different thing, okay? And yeah, they're not like disgusted by it. Like I've kissed Ludwig as well, you know what I mean? My man is just kissable, dude, okay? Just, what are you gonna do? JayStation buys his gay potions during the day. Yeah, he doesn't have to do it in the cover of the darkness of the night, dude. Oh, that's hilarious, dude. Why is he teaching kids to stay up so late? Or where to buy the gay potion? What the fuck? Why haven't Republicans canceled him for, you know, teaching kids how to buy the gay potion? Anyway, what is this? This is the truth?
Fuck out of here. First question comes from Ami's GFs. Is it true you have a small dick? I love you. Cut that one out, Jared.
It's in.
Why did Josie unfollow you some bit ago? I'm gonna face. No, I'm not stopping.
What is it? This is the guy who allegedly did something?
Demon while she was in another room and somehow still.
Wait, so it's not even real. This is not a real thing. Queer people getting more offended than actual queer people like me is very haha to me. Wait, this isn't the guy who did something? Wait. This isn't the fucking guy who did the potential accusations? What's the guy's name? What is it? Bryson Taylor? What is this is Bryce Hall. Okay, this is Bryce Hall. What's the other guy? Taylor Holder? Bro, that's the same guy. This is the same guy. Are you fucking kidding me? This is literally the same guy. This is an identical human to what you're... It's the same person, chat. What are you talking about? Wait, hold on. Are you telling me that this human being, this one right here, is different than the other human being on screen? Like, this is two of the same photo, chat.
3 months, Pog.
What the fuck are you talking about? You know, not all white people look the same. Bro, okay, dude. I have a little bit of a face blindness. You know this. But you're going to really tell me that this dude and this dude, like, if these dudes rob the bank, if they're two separate people like you claim they are, I don't believe it. Okay? Like, if one of these dudes robbed the bank, if they're two separate people, which I don't believe, okay? How are you going to identify which robbed the bank on the lineup? They are literally the same person. Are you fucking kidding me? Pretty much the same guy, but one of them took the gay potion. Dude, I love the... Oh, fuck. I'm definitely going to make jokes about the gay potion thing. You and Austin should do the gay potion gag? Okay, we're
Dual toes. I don't think I've singly like sucked on like the pinky toe or anything or the big toe. 15 to 20. Go die in a hole. Okay. Giving me J-Rod style on my already. They lost the clout. If I don't fight the Island Boy.
okay. I'm done. I can't figure out what it was going on there. Would you take the gay potion? 100%. 100%. I would take it in a heartbeat like that, dude.
You should rate it Lyle forever the therapy gecko.
Gay as hell tomorrow. I'll be doing this. This is the gay potion. Me and the gay potion. King of WeHo instantly. But then you'll crash your Porsche. Oh, fuck. Cough the gay potion out. I need to be able to drive. You're right. Okay. The only potion that you need to take is the top of the hour cure, which is, of course, a $5 a month subscription or a free one. Actually, just kidding. I'm probably going to end it here. You know, we did it 7, did 8 hours. Austin's coming over. Speaking of the gay potion, yes, he's in LA again. I did not know this. We're gonna be hanging out. So I'm gonna hit the 3-minute ad break here and the last one. Joe Lonsdale, founder, Austin University, made a conservative JRPG. Wait, what? I'm sorry to the seafood enjoyers. I'm sorry to the Gamba watchers that the Gamba did not occur tonight. But we're going to do some stuff. Okay? That's why. You take the straight potion, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the gay potion, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes. Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more. How about you take a potion that gets you more bitches? I would love that. That would be sick. I did not fucking cover the Dave Chappelle saga. I will do that tomorrow. I did not cover the REI, the fucking REI the REI like
Let's go
anti-union podcast or whatever that they're doing. We'll do that tomorrow as well. So this is all I got for today. All right. All right, folks.
All the chatter's trickling in has how people hate.
Seattle concrete workers 3 months now with their strike. Yeah, well, we covered that already today, but we'll cover it further tomorrow. Sorry that no Sifu occurred today, but it will. Okay, it will. Just believe. Gaming is alive and well. You know what I'm saying? Like. Gaming is very much alive and well, folks. It's live and alive, folks.
2 months has them.
Anyway, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I love you all. Peace.
Review in the P.O. box, Uncle Iger's face. Sudden Discord at your prop. Great names take on race. Tiny Bernie Sanders, LGBTQ Air Force. The whole left at your fingertips and out your door. The H3 crowded debate, the Young Turks online show. 3 full fucking years of this and plenty more to go. 90-day fiance talks of champagne bourgeoisie. I can't say that word. A Trump rally.